Stay close to us. Your pregame show begins in just a couple of moments. It's Los Medanos Mustangs here at the Shasta Knights home field Memorial Stadium in Reading at Shasta College. Pregame show coming up in a couple of moments.
Blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
There he goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta. Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
In the Middle Ages,
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Shasta.
a knight was a man who served his lord or sovereign as a mounted soldier.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play.
In modern times,
That was a spectacular catch.
a knight is that same noble soldier whose armor includes strategy,
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
a helmet,
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
and a number on his chest.
He came out of nowhere and just loved the guy.
Welcome to Shasta Night Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Well, look at that. It seems like it was just exactly 7 days ago at this exact time. We were at this exact place on the exact 51-yard line.
On the same channel.
Okay, that was a joke. There is no 51-yard line. That's my first question for you today. My second question is, what was Kurt Ramage's number on his jersey?
Kurt Ramage was number 53, I believe.
You are incorrect, sir.
Oh!
76.
Nope, he was number 66.
66.
Somebody wrote that on his birthday on that little post that we put on our social media, so I figured I would get you. That's the one and only thing I've been able to get you on all year long.
Well, let me
His
tell
son
you.
Cody wore 66.
Well, when I got hit by him, I saw double. So you can't throw me that question.
When
I
I got-
saw 4 numbers.
When I got hit by him, I landed out on the sidewalk right outside of Maxwell's. I'm just kidding. Kirk Ramage is a good guy. We pick on him because we like him. We're here at Memorial Stadium here. It's another beautiful day for football. We are ready. They're playing the Scorpions and AC/DC at the stadium here. Who can get motivated by music like that?
I can.
I know. I don't get it. TJ Holmes is with us again. Welcome back to the Shasta Sports Network. You got your work cut out for you today on the sidelines. You got a plan? You got an action plan? What do you got? What's on your mind?
It's just a gorgeous day for football. We're ready to see some games. Hey, let's get Shasta College a win today. I mean, this is league play. This is where this is when it's going to matter. I know every game matters, but this is when you really got to tighten up and get going, because if you lose this first one, especially against a team like Los Medanos, it's 3-0.
Yeah.
It's a hard way to get back into that championship bowl game.
It is. And what do you think has to happen with this Shasta team today, TJ?
This offensive line has to give them a good push off the ball. I mean, we've seen time and time again the last couple of games where Trent Darms, no time to throw. And even then, not a whole lot of running room for Justin Hilliard, DeMarco Grace, and any of their backs back there. There's just and mistakes. I mean, penalties, they shoot themselves in the foot. I talked to Craig Thompson after the game last week, and he was even like, man, I don't know how, I've never seen a team that's just constantly gets in each other's way.
Yeah.
Not like for each other on the sideline or anything, but just like can't really get momentum going in
Correct.
in that
Yeah.
direction.
Well, it's like Coach Hamilton said when we talked to him on the field a little while ago. He said, we got to get paid today. We just got to get paid. That's it. Guys got to do their job.
Well, they got to win a game to get paid,
Yeah.
don't they?
Well, it's that's the big payoff they're going for. Shasta won this game against Los Medanos last year, and Los Medanos, like TJ just said, is off to a great start, 3-0. Merced was off to a great start, 2-0 last week, and they put the beating on us last week, but it's time for us to put some beating back, I think.
We got Darm some acupuncture, and he said, it really doesn't help.
I asked him if he
I'm
had
still
any.
sore.
I asked him a little while ago if he had any rib meat left on his body, and he was all smiles. He says, it's all part of the game.
Gary, do you think that the expectations of this College Knights team was a little bit too much, or
I do
because they
not.
lost a lot of players?
Nope, I do not. I think that the coaches expect the same thing every year. They expect people to show up. They expect them to do their work before the game, and that's a big battle of it, is doing the work before the game, and then once you get in the game, you got to make your assignments. You got to figure out who that guy is that outweighs you by 60 pounds. And you got to figure out how to leverage him and move him around.
Do your job.
Do your job. And
Yeah, absolutely. Do your job. Even Craig Thompson, after last week's game, when I was talking to him again, said, hey, we expect perfection. That's what this program expects. For how long this program's been around, since I believe the 50s, since this program's really been around, get going, you expect perfection, especially where this team has been the last 3 or 4 years of just the class of the American Division in the state of California.
Right. I see you're down there during the after-game huddle when Coach Thompson speaks to his team and has words of wisdom for them. And I know you never broadcast that stuff because that's kind of like sacred, and you respect that, and I appreciate that in you. But what is it that he tells that team? Like, what did he tell them last week in that big huddle after the game down in the end zone?
Time to grow up. You know, I mean, this year there's a lot of new players out there, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores that didn't play a whole lot last year. But talk to them and say, hey, we're done with the young talk.
Yeah.
We're 2 games into the season. We're 20% in. You can't be young anymore. No one's going to feel sorry for us. No one's going to make any excuses. We got to show up and play, boys.
Yeah.
TJ, do you think that Shasta's still looking for their leader on this team?
I saw some leaders emerge at the end of last game. They were still quiet in the first game at Hartnell. Last game, the first half was still kind of quiet. Everyone was looking around to be that guy. And when you lose leaders like Timmy Naylor and Ryan Pollard and Connor Silvera, you know, a lot of these guys, Carl Robert Go, Mario Mazier, I mean, you lose all these guys the last couple of years, Colton Naylor, that's a big void that you have to put in there. And you saw a couple of guys stepping up last week on the sidelines that were really getting the team fired up. One of them, Gio Lockman, he's unfortunately out today. I saw him not dressed out. He's got a little bit of a shoulder sprain. I mean, this is their leading receiver, and to not have him on the field, I mean, he's at 211 yards receiving through 2 games.
Wrap a bungee cord around that guy's chest and put him in.
I saw Drew Faircloth last week really step up on the defensive side as much as possible. And I also saw number 43, which is Zachary Thompson.
Yep, both local kids, both Foothill kids.
Yep.
Nice.
And Drew Faircloth was one of those guys out there rallying his teammates, even cheering on his offense, getting the sideline fired up. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for these guys to say, hey, who wants it? Who's going to give us a spark?
Yep.
Right now they haven't had that play yet to really get them going. And they're looking for that leader and that one big play that could really break things open for them.
I hope about 2 or 3 of them stopped at the fireworks stand on the way in here today, because we're ready to go. Today's game is presented by the Sportsman's Expo, which is coming up in April 7th and 8th. They're going to be with us all season long, and they will bring you all the play-by-play action today. We don't want to miss anything like the coin toss, national anthem, or anything, so we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
We gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around in circles, flatten my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, big kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up
to play 60.
Your school doesn't have a program? Be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Honey, the water isn't working. I I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Hi, this is Dan Hannon again here from the marketing department at Results Radio. You've probably heard me talking about being a member at Riverview Golf and Country Club and what a great experience it's been for me. Riverview has had a tremendous response to their new membership drive, and I would strongly encourage you to take a free tour of their facility. They have an outstanding staff, and you can still become a member of Reading's finest private country club with membership starting at just $120 a month. Riverview Golf and Country Club is located on Bocelli Lane overlooking the Sacramento River. This perfectly manicured 18-hole golf course will challenge your abilities and reward your senses with spectacular views and a cool breeze from the river. Start your day enjoying breakfast or lunch on their outdoor patio overlooking the river. As a member, you'll also have access to tennis courts, swimming pools, exercise equipment, and locker rooms. With single and family memberships going fast, contact Riverview Golf and Country Club today and schedule a free tour. Call 224-2255 or visit online at riverviewgolf.net.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, reporting from the Super Tubes in South Africa. Do you hear that? The tubes are calling my name. That's Oceanic for Kyle, let's rock. Surf Ninja out.
Was that Justin Hellier doing that commercial? Doing the surf report? Man, I hope that guy gives us a surf report on grass tonight. Looking forward to it. Here comes your Shasta College Knights.
And look at TJ and Tracy right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Don't hit her!
TJ Holmes and Tracy Ranney are down on our sideline. They take care of our sideline stuff, videography, and TJ records every single play, every yard, every pass, every incompletion, every fumble. He probably records, you know, every time somebody goes to the Gatorade jug.
He does.
The guy's all over it, and he is good at what he does, and we're happy to have him on our team. And Los Medanos has been resting over in the north end zone for just a little bit, and now they've broken up their huddle and headed over to their sidelines. It is a perfect day for football. It's not too hot. It's a little bit of a breeze. We had a fire here just northeast of where we are by, I don't know, maybe less than a mile.
Don't let him fool you, folks. He was burning his marshmallow.
That's it. That's right. So Shasta College has their captains all lined up, and they are getting ready to go out to center stage. Logan Levier is out there, and also Trent Darms. I asked him if he had any rib meat left after last week's beating, and he said it's all in the game, man. I'm ready for today. Justin Hellier, also a captain, and Kendall Roshine, and I talked to him. I think he kicked the ball like 12 times last week, and I went up to him and I said, listen, if you're going to kick the ball 12 times today, I appreciate it, and most of them were kickoffs. He said those are a lot easier, man.
Good.
And I said, absolutely, no pressure on you. You don't have that linebacker coming in on the blitz. So his leg is fine-tuned. Darms' arm is fine-tuned. I'm sure he was sore for a couple of days, but it is going to be a good football game down here. Captains, I'll give you the numbers for Los Medanos, and you can read them off.
Go ahead.
They are from left to right. Number 21.
Cody Mayop.
And number 20 next
Number
to him.
20 is Daniel Shepard.
I believe that is an 8 or a 0. It looks like a 0.
Can be a 0. It must be an 8. That is going to be TJ Roberts.
Okay, well, that is a 0 on his chest. We'll have to get that clarified. And then the final captain for Los Medanos, the Mustangs, number 7.
Number 7 is their quarterback, and that is Rohel Moshini. And I talked to Coach Shipe for Los Medanos, the Mustangs, and he said his go-to guy is Jelani Davis. He is their wide receiver. He is the man that they rely on the most.
Gelato?
We can call him Gelato, but it's Jelani.
Jelani, we have fun with our players. It's just because we respect them and we want to promote them and we want to have a good time and we want them to have a good time. And, you know, I'm telling you, what goes on out on that field determines how, you know, well we perform.
That's true.
Shasta Sports Network reporter or photographer Mike Daly has pretty much got everything down there right in the group in center field or the center of the field. And, you know, I think he did everything down there besides take the referee's hat and put his hand on the coin.
He did take his wallet, though. You see that?
Yeah. Nice job, Mike.
Split it with us, Mike.
I was wondering why he's wearing them dicky pants. Just slip that. You know, he's a professional pickpocket on his real job. All right, they're introducing the officials for the day. Let's check out our crowd, Mike, and see how it's working. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's Aaron Williams for his second night on the job here for the Shasta Knights. The stadium announcer, he showed up last week, and he was nervous. You could tell. He told you that he was nervous. And, dude, you would have think he'd been doing it as long as Rocket did. He was good.
You know, I talked to a lot of people that were in the grandstands last week, and they said he did a great job. They were happy to have him on board.
Yeah, man, this is going to be good. We got all of our videographers up here. We're atop center stage. I just missed that. Did you catch that?
No, I did not catch that.
All right, well, they put that Hell's Bells from AC/DC on the PA, and that just messed me up.
How can you not get motivated with that music?
I don't know, man.
It's a good thing.
Pouring thunder.
And look at the crowd still rolling in.
Rolling thunder, pouring rain. We're here at Memorial Stadium today. Big football game. Shasta College is hungry today, would you say?
I would say they're very hungry, Gary. They need to get it together.
They do need to get it together, and they'll try anything. Superstition, whatever it is. I saw a guy handed out a bucket of Slim Jims earlier. I hope that works for him.
Well, it's like Coach Thompson told these guys, it's time to grow up.
Time to grow up. That's exactly as. All right, here it is, the national anthem for our football game, and this is exciting. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
How do you not get chills with that? By the time the Rockets red glare, boy, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Shasta College hosting Los Medanos Mustangs. Los Medanos is off to a great start, Dan. They are 3-0, and that's a position that Shasta was in last year. They're not accustomed or used to being in a position of being 0-2.
There's one thing that we overlook. Shasta took it to every single team last year.
They took it to them direct,
and they all remember that game last year.
Well,
there's a little thing, they call it, I believe, payback.
Payback, whatever it is. But I'm telling you what, we're looking for some big-time spirit, especially in that offense for the Shasta College Knights tonight. They had, geez, man, they had like over 300 yards last week, but you would never know it, you know, based on the game that we saw.
Because they had also 300 yards against their defense, too.
Okay, so Shasta will be receiving. They will be going from our right to our left. They are all in green pants, green jerseys. And who do we got back there? Looks like Adian Patterson, great kick returner. And back there with him is
Mike Kenio Jr. And the Mustangs, they have cardinal red pants, white shirts, cardinal red helmets, and red numbers. And they're going from our left to our right.
Should be pretty easy to see numbers today. This is Sam Durenoby getting ready for the kickoff. And we are ready. And that's going to be a little bit kind of a short kick, really. And they'll do a return left-hand side. And
That's Dorsey.
Got a little bit of running room. Not too bad. Not too bad. Quincy Brown on the return. He'll bring it out just across the 30, and this football game is underway in the Shasta College Knights. Trent Darms, reformed, reback, and he's feeling good. I mean, I talked to him earlier, and he said, you know what, it's part of the game. Yes, I was a little sore. Hot tub was in order. You know, maybe a little relaxation, a beanbag, and some Cheetos, and some good movie, but he's ready to go, and we're anxious to see what he's got for us here today. Great arm on that young man. He used to be the quarterback for the Pleasant Valley Vikings.
And I see 82 starting the game today.
Patrick
Blake.
Blake. And Justin Hellier in the backfield with Darms, and we'll see what Darms does from his first play of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun formation, receivers on both sides, and Justin Hellier gets the call, and he goes right up the middle, and he's met immediately by a host of Mustangs that are wild. 3 or 4 on the tackle.
That is Jordan Davis. Freshman, 6 foot, 220 pounds.
I'm looking at their roster, and it looks to me like their biggest guy is 330 pounds, unless you've seen anything different.
The offensive line looks a little bit bigger today.
2 receivers on each side of the ball, and here comes the snap right now, and going in motion is Jordan Lacey Spalding. Back to pass is Darms. He's got a guy wide open, left side, and that is a completion to Jaquez Durham. He'll take it across the 40 to the 41, and that might be enough for a first down on the second play. It is. They will move the chains, and Shasta is off to a very promising start.
Did you see Hellier staying in the backfield, providing that extra block, allowing a little bit more time?
You know what's the great thing about Justin Hellier is not only the fact that he's a great runner and he's a human highlight reel, but he's not real tall, so he can get down low, and that's where the good blocks take place. That's where you mobilize the big guys by hitting them low, and a little bit high of a snap. Ball carrier is Hellier. He goes right up the middle. He's met immediately. There will be no gain on that play. Excellent pursuit by the Mustangs, and Zach Hardy leading the charge on that tackle.
Zach Hardy, defensive lineman, 6'2", 220 pounds, out of Walnut Creek.
Eats a stack of pancakes that are 12 tall. No syrup. And he can put 12 crackers in his mouth and still whistle with a mouthpiece in. So, he's got some talent. There's some talent out on that field.
I'm looking at King Slocum, number 99 on their defense.
His name is King. I love it.
King Slocum.
All right, Darms in the backfield. And he's got things to do right now. He's got things moving around. He'll go back to pass, and he's looking deep downfield, and he's got a guy, and he overthrows him by 5 yards. That was intended for Jaquez Durham. He was wide open, too. He had that guy beat.
He had their man beat, but I think Darms just got a little too excited, saw that he was open, and just a little bit too far.
It was a 45 yards in the air. Made it look easy.
What I'm liking right now, Gary, is Darms is getting a little bit more time in that backfield.
He's had no pressure on him. He's only been back to pass twice, but they have held that line. And those guys need the credit for doing that, because you know that they heard about it all week long.
That line looks a little bit bigger today.
Isaac Souza is the right guard. He's 315 pounds, 6'2". There's the snap. He's looking to pass. He'll drop back 2-3 steps, look over to the right flat, overthrows his receiver. Receiver hit just at the last second, way incomplete, barely even catchable. Carnell Calloway was your intended receiver, and there will be no gain on that play. This game underway. Hard to see the scoreboard. It looks like 12:47 left to play in the first.
You are correct, sir.
There's no score, and there's Kendall Roshine out with his golden leg.
He was the golden man last week.
He sure was. And back to receive this punt is Trayon Hawkins. He'll stand at his own 15, and Roshine can certainly put that punt down there in that zone.
Got to watch out for Trayvon Hawkins.
Who's going to make the tackle? Who's going downfield? Low snap. Good kick. It's up. It's end over end. Perfect. It'll bounce at the 25. A good bounce. And Hawkins will take it, and he'll go to the left-hand side. He hits a guy immediately, spins around. When he came back around spinning that 360, he was welcomed by another Knight that said, absolutely not, you're going nowhere.
Calvin Gillespie.
Yeah, Gillespie, nice job.
Just leveled them.
Special teams have been very solid for the Knights this season, and they wasted no time in proving their point right there that they're here to play for the day. I'm taking a look at number 45, and that is Drew Faircloth, we've been toying around with him on social media all day today, putting some things up and having fun with him. And, man, he looks like a knight. Looks like a knight. Man in motion for Armin McRaven. Quick short pass over to the left-hand side. Receiver is intended was Armin McRaven. Had one hand on it but couldn't palm the ball and keep it in, incomplete.
The guy I was keeping on the defense is 43, and that's Zachary Thompson.
Yeah,
Zachary Thompson and Faircloth played with each other at Foothill. They know each other really well, and they are the center of that linebacking core.
They used to be in the same comic book club together, and they played foosball. I just made that up.
I know you did.
Okay, back to pass. Quarterback looking way downfield. He's got a guy, and that is overthrown and incomplete. There was almost an interception or interference call on that because there was some contact, but I think it was incidental, and the ball was way overthrown. He couldn't have caught it anyway. So they were good to keep that flag in their pocket.
Well, there's his main man. That's Davis that Coach likes to go to. That's that wide receiver. He is the man that he just told me that's my go-to guy. If I need something, that's the man I need.
He's the guy we're counting on. I like it that they have their numbers on their helmets. Brian Barnett spread way out to the right-hand side, and he's got some tight coverage. That's Paris Manu on the coverage on the wide receiver. That's a false start.
That will be a false start.
All
the
right.
Center hiking the ball just a little bit.
Was he leaning up on it and wobbling it, tilting it and stuff?
Yes, he was.
You can't do that. If your toupee falls out of your helmet, it's false start.
You can do that if you're John Matuzak.
Yeah. John Matuzak had everything hanging out of his pockets.
Yeah. He knew what kind of cologne everybody wore.
That's right. and when they met him, it was mud. Handoff right up the middle. Couple of yard gain. Drew Faircloth in all over that.
And there's that number 43. That's Thompson on the stop, too.
Nice job. The Knights looking good so far here this afternoon. And for the first series for the Los Medanos Mustang, they'll bring out their kicker.
A quick 3 and out. That's a good defensive stand. Good promise for the Knights. Back deep for the Knights.
Tarico Maddox.
Maddox is back.
And he was back deep on the run back last week. And we were just waiting for him to get a chance to catch a clean punt and do something with it. And he stands at his own 27-yard line right now. There's the snap. They got 3 guys to block. Not too bad of a kick. It'll go all the way down to the 40-yard line, and it'll bounce. It'll take just a sideways bounce and go right out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So the Knights will take over at their own 43, close to midfield. And look at them. They just look like they're amping up, right?
Well, I'm looking at that offensive line, and it looks like they had a lot of starch this week.
Yeah, Isaac Souza, 315 pounds. He's on that front line. And, he's just a guy that you can't just hit him because he's heavy. You got to move him. It's like trying to push a Volkswagen. It looks easy, but it's not.
And they have Dallas Hatter there, offensive line, freshman, 6'1", 270 pounds out of Weaverville.
Dallas the Mad Hatter. Love
the Mad Hatter.
I like it.
I met his dad earlier. He says, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh, well, that doesn't make him a bad person. There's the handoff, and it goes right up the middle, and he's met immediately. Tough run, tough hit. I believe that may have been DeMarco Grayson.
That was DeMarco Grayson on the carry. Cody Mayayop.
Zach Hardy also involved in that stop. Gained about 3 tough yards on the play. So, that's positive. And I'm looking at the far side receivers. In the slot section is Patrick Blake, alma mater from Foothill. He got his hands on the ball a couple of times last week. He's starting to slowly make his mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to get him more involved.
And back to pass, and that's a quick pass over to the right-hand side, and that is complete. He stumbles around enough to get another first down. Not bad, not bad.
1 yard short of the first down.
All right, look good from here. Jaquez Durham, the receiver.
If they get Patrick Blake involved in this offense a little bit more with the quick steps, they're going to be dangerous.
Well, you remember the last couple of years at Foothill. I mean, certainly Trent Banner, had a great target in Patrick Blake, but he can make things happen.
Yes, he
can.
can.
I mean, he's got some speed, and if he can just get away from a guy, and we have enough protection for Trent Darms, then he can find him and he can make that reception and for a big gain. Justin Hellier now off tackle, left-hand side. He's got enough for a first down across midfield and down to the 47. And some guy gets a souvenir face mask and a flag to go with it.
Yeah, they got a hold of the face mask there.
Carol Ortiz is on board on the chat room. Thank you, Carol. She is a big fan, and I bet you know why, of Zachary Carter.
Tack on another 15 yards after that nice 5-yard run.
I mean, if you're going to face mask a guy, you might as well stick a little thing of red ruby lipstick and put something on him just to make it worth the 15 yards you're going to get. Ball at the 48-yard line of the Mustangs right now, and Shasta College is looking sharp. Bunch of whistles on the play. I think they blew them just to get that little ball working inside their whistle. You ever seen the technology of a whistle?
No, I haven't seen one put together.
It's pretty darn cool, actually. I watched that show, How It's Made, a lot. That's on the Science Channel. And it's an art. It's an art to make just something as silly as a stupid little whistle.
But it's one of the best things ever made.
Yeah.
It gets everybody's attention.
So I don't know what that was, but it moved the Knights 5 yards forward, so it'll be first from the 37-yard line. And they got two receivers on the left-hand side, one on the right, 2 men in the backfield right now for protection. One of those is Justin Hellier, and they're going to stay in block. The pass is over to the left flat, and that is complete to Carnell Callaway. Nice little gain for Callaway. He runs out of bounds at about the 25.
Carnell Callaway out of Florida City. He has got some speed. He's only a freshman, and they are working him into the offense very good.
And he drives a Hyundai.
He drives a Hyundai. I thought he drove a Mustang. Oh, no, that's who they're playing against. Okay,
no,
got it.
You give him a little time today, and he'll be driving a Mustang. B.J. Brown, I'd like to see him get in the action. He's the one with the bright yellow gloves. That's how you know him, besides his number 3. 2 receivers all the way on the right-hand side, and some protection in the backfield right now. Quincy Brown, one of those. That ball goes up the middle, and it looked like it may have popped out for a second. Franco Alexis getting his hands on the ball.
Would that be Carrington or?
Oh, and somebody's down.
That's.
Let me get that number for you.
Franco. Alexis is down right now.
Franco Alexis. So he's down. We'll take an injury timeout. We will be right back with the rest of the first period action. There's 9:12 left to play. No score here at Memorial Stadium. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town & Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is TJ Holmes with the Reading Visitors Bureau in Visit Reading. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
TJ Holmes, our guy, he's down there. He's got a really cool stat sheet that he uses that enables him to track every single play, move, statistic that goes on, and at the halftime break, he always gives us some quick stats that we can use for our halftime report. And at the end of the game, he keeps us updated. And in the following week, he lets us know what we did the week before.
Gary, I looked at that sheet last year, and you need to be a rocket scientist to even figure it out. But it's easy for him. He's got it down. It's his formula.
It's his formula, and that makes the difference. You know, if he
I'm just going to stick to the baby bottle.
If he makes oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, and he has his own recipe that's not down on paper, he's been doing it for a while, and he knows what he's doing. And he's down there right now hanging out in the shade. I think he's adjusting his earpiece because he knows we're talking about him.
He does. He knows. Oh, he knows. He knows more than Bo.
That's right. And TJ, we're going to keep your microphone hot. You can turn it on whenever you want to and just jump in at any time if you got something specific to report. Everybody's down on one knee as a show of good sportsmanship for Frankel, who is down. Alexis, he took a pretty good shot running right up the middle there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good shot, and I mean, I heard a couple of screams down here on the sideline. I think it looks like his shoulder. Looking at his shoulder, I can't tell if it's knee or his shoulder, but I heard some yelling. Well, it wasn't good. Couple of great catches though by Jacquez Durham and Carnell Callaway on that drive to really make, put the Knights deep into Los Medanos territory right here.
Those are the two guys that are going to have the hands today. I mean, I'm counting Patrick Blake to get his name in the game here today, and the American Medical Response Van. My daughter Hannah used to call it a hospital van when she was younger. You remember that, Dan? So they have worked their way out onto the field right now, and they're going to take Frankel for precautionary reasons and for some treatment just to make sure that he's okay. So we can go ahead, Dan, and take another break, and we will be back in a moment when play resumes here. It's the Shasta Sports Network at Shasta College. Back in a moment.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja in the paradise that is Superbank in Gold Coast, Australia. There's quality waves and a large area for tons of surfers. That means me, Surf Ninja out.
Hey, it's Dave Tappan from Red 103.1, Redding's Classic Rock, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
My producer informs me we got to come back first because we have a format we follow here, and we do as we are told.
Well, there's no rules to this, but we have to stick with the format.
We try to stay consistent with everything that we do, and the activity on the field, they're still taking Frankel Alexis, they're putting him on a stretcher right now at the 25-yard line of Los Medanos. So we'll get an ongoing update as we get it. TJ Holmes will have that information for us as soon as it comes to the sidelines. He's got the, his ears, I'm not saying they're big, but they're like one of those big giant NFL sideline mics, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
He is in the know, and here's everything. There's a round of applause for Frankel. Nobody likes to see anybody go out on a stretcher for any reason whatsoever. They haven't stabilized down, so I really hope that that's not a neck injury.
And Coach Thompson out there really caring about his players. He's a coach that cares.
Yeah,
he's a player's coach, definitely.
He's a genuine guy, heart of gold. TJ down on the field right now. He's got an update for us on something. TJ, what do you got, buddy?
Sounds like it's a dislocated hip for Frankel Alexis.
He's not supposed to have one of those until he's 73.
Hip. Wow.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, and I heard a couple of yells down here. Yeah, but they put him on the stretcher to get him on the ambulance, taking him in there. That's brutal. That's brutal. I mean, this is a guy that he can carry the ball well. He was on the team a couple of years ago, backing up Connor Silvera, and he can run the ball really well too. That's depth at this position for the Knights.
If there's any consolation for Frankel Alexis, is he's going to meet a nice nurse named Robin, and she's going to bring him Sprite and cranberry juice all night long.
And a sponge bath.
And a sponge bath, right. Give him the George Costanza special. All right, so football teams are on their feet and getting out on the field. American Medical Response.
That's nice that even the Mustangs are all taking a knee.
That's pretty customary. I've seen over the last couple of years in both high school and college level. That is out of respect and sportsmanship. Nobody, I mean, you always say, I'm going to knock that guy on his can.
Yeah.
But nobody intends to cause any damage, I mean, permanent damage, stuff like that. So we're back to action here. And the setup for the Knights is they've got two receivers on the right-hand side. Third and short for the Knights. And Thomas Cola is one of those on the right-hand side. Standing over there with him is Jacquez Durham. They want to get him as much involved in this game as they possibly can. B.J. Brown set wide to the left-hand side. It's Justin Hellier in the backfield, and I believe that's Quincy Brown in there with him.
Quincy Brown
for protection. Short count. They did not draw him off. Justin Hellier over the middle. He jumps over one guy, gets enough for the first down. He takes it all the way down to the 16 or 17-yard line.
There goes Justin Hellier doing that hurtling thing again.
He's got that Dwight Stones thing going, right? He can leap and jump. We've seen it in every game they've played so far this year.
He plays leapfrog better than anybody else I've seen.
All right, TJ, we're going to turn you down just a little bit because there's some static. But we'll be able to hear you if you speak up, and we'll keep our eye on you, too, for a report.
Or spike the ball and just throw it up here.
That's right.
First down.
Make a paper airplane, and if you make it all the way up to our broadcast center here, will give you some Tootsie Rolls. Back to pass goes Darms, looking in the end zone, not enough room. He's hit, coughs up the football. It's recovered by the Knights, and that's going to be Aiden Slack.
What a good job by Aiden Slack paying attention. The thing I've noticed is Darms can go back and he looks through all his reads. He can see all his reads perfectly.
Well, he's got 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, and a lot of times 1 coming out of the backfield. So he's got 4 options. And, you know, he hasn't had but less than 2 seconds to look at those options over the first 2 games. Today, it's looking much better. Much better.
It looks like the offensive line ate their Wheaties this week.
Patrick Blake in the left-hand side slot, and he's over there with Callaway. And all the way on the right-hand side is B.J. Brown. And Darms with the count, and he'll give it to Hellier again up the middle, and he's met in the backfield by a mafia of Mustangs led by, that was Takir London.
Takir London.
I like London. You remember London Fletcher?
Yes, I do remember London Fletcher.
Yeah, he was a bad dude.
Saved a 1-yard touchdown to win the Super Bowl. And then he went to the Bills.
That darn Jim Kelly, he can talk anybody into anything, can he? He was one of the good quarterbacks, too.
Actually went to the USFL first. Darm's got 2 people in the backfield. That is Quincy Brown, Justin Hellier.
And back to pass, 2-3 step drop right over the middle, going deep towards the end zone. He's got a guy. How he bobbled it and almost had it in the end zone, but dropped it. And B.J. Brown almost had 6 points to put up on the board for the Knights right there. Tight coverage, too, by the Mustangs. Good job.
Very tight coverage. I thought there was a little contact going on there, but they just might have been exchanging phone numbers.
I think the guy was tickling him, you know, because you can't hit him, but there's no rule that says you can't tickle the guy.
There's no rule that says you can't tickle him.
You know, if I hear somebody scream out, "You're girl crazy," I'm going home. I just stepped on my microphone cable and about ripped my left jaw off.
And they're up for
Kendall Rawshine goes for the field goal, and it's no good. 37-yarder, a little wide to the left. And there's still no score here in the first period at Memorial Stadium. 6:42 left to play, and the Mustangs will take over. They're working from our left to our right. Sun is still covering the field by about 80%. I like this stadium, Dan, because the sun is behind us by the time the game starts. And we got a nice little barrier here that we've done.
Just a little
MacGyver with some tarps.
And a lot of duct tape and some bungees and some zip ties.
We'd fit right in at Wild Plum Campground right now. All right, so the Mustangs have another shot at it. And their quarterback rolls over to the right-hand side. He's looking to throw downfield. Now he's going to hang on to it, and he runs out of bounds, or else he was about to get something from a guy named Jared Fontaine.
What a great play action.
Mosini, wasn't he? He was their quarterback last year, wasn't he?
Mosini was their quarterback last year, Gary, and Coach Ship has really got a lot of faith in him.
Yeah, and he knew better than to try to pick up any more yardage down there because Fontaine was just there waiting for him. Mosini will hand it off over to the left-hand side. He's got a runner, and he's got some room. He's around the outside, and he's going downfield. Runs out of bounds. Finally, big, huge gain for the Mustangs.
Trayon Hawkins, their kick returner, also plays running back, and that's that speed I was talking about, Gary.
He gets around that corner, and he's gone. I mean, he was around the corner at about the 35 and picked up another 25 after that.
He actually had enough time to stop at a Starbucks.
If you can get around a defensive end who is not standing his ground, that's always the crime of a defensive end, not staying your ground. And if a guy gets around your side, that's not going to look good on your resume. Mosini hands off left-hand side. Big run this time from Namonte Grisby. Grisby has enough for a first down, and he's out of bounds. Down at about the 25-yard line. Mustangs on a roll.
Grisby, he's only 5'10", 185 pounds, out of Pittsburgh, California, their hometown.
They have a really nice football field down there. Their press box is a little outdated, much like ours is, but it's time for, in a lot of these places, it's time for some upgrades. And we were talking a little bit about that last week with what Shasta has, not necessarily in the works, but it's in discussion. Mosini back to pass, 2 or 3 step drop. He's got a safety guard left-hand side, and now he's rolling over to the right-hand side. He's got nowhere to go, and he's got Knights looking right at him in the face. And Drew Faircloth brings him down, or makes him at least slow down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a short gain of about 4.
Mosini needs to be careful, Gary. You notice how he's carrying the ball. That ball's way out there with just one palm on it, and that's open season.
Not only is it open season, it's an easy target for a little 10-year-old with a slingshot in his grandstand. Take his little pea shooter and knock that ball right out. All right, coach. So Mosini, we'll turn that down a little bit. Spotter coach.
That's right up the center.
Right up the middle. That's Lamonte Grisby, and he gets a couple, not enough for a first down. He's met by the secondary of the Knights, and they're looking strong so far. We got
That's Faircloth again on the tackle, Gary.
We have our crowd mic located in a different spot this week. It's not right down in front of the press box, but we can still hear some of the coaches, the spotting coaches. You know,
they're in that corner.
Those coaches who are up in the booth doing all the spotting and relaying information down to the head coach, those guys can be colorful.
Oh, they can be loud too.
Yes, they can. They can get right down and to the point. Back to pass, rolling out to the left-hand side, looking deep, and he's in trouble. He throws it away. That's going to be intercepted by the Knights at the 10-yard line. And about a 7-8 yard return. Referee gets tackled in the meantime. The referee's in the bottom of the pile as well. Nice.
A couple flags came in. One before the pass left and one after the interception.
Isaiah Priester on the interception, and so far, Dan, everybody is making their name known here today on the Knights.
Well, they're all together right now, and he's like, give me some ice for my knee, please. That hurt.
That's when you want to sit on the sideline and just put your leg in one of those 5-gallon jugs of Gatorade. And
or turn on the jacuzzi.
And have a straw attached to your arm. So they're having a little Saturday evening service down there at the 18-yard line discussing it.
They're trying to figure out who to get some placemats for someone.
That's right. Okay, you're registered at Target, right? No, you're registered at Florsheim's. Oh, you want shoes? Great.
We're registered at Michael's.
I'm going to step up my game next year, so I'm going to need a new white hat. Here comes the call. Holding.
We're going to hear from James Johnson.
He's got a mic on him.
Holding. That's declined.
Okay. Personal foul against the Knights.
After the interception. So Shasta will retain possession. They had a sideline call, people coming out too far.
I see, right. They're really strict about that because it really is a safety issue. So we appreciate that call, whether it's on either team, because it's all in the interest of safety. Most of the rule changes that we have seen over the last couple of years are all safety related.
Except for the celebration.
That's right.
But then they bring the celebration back to the NFL.
They're going to bring back the Knights to first down at the 9-yard line, their own 9. They're deep in their own territory. 4:25 left to play in the first period, and there's no score. Yeah.
That would be the crowd mic.
Okay, that would be the windsock mic.
I told you we should put some foam over that bad boy.
We've got some foam. We might have to pull that thing up a little bit. Wrap about 10,000 Q-tips around it with some duct tape, and that'll do the job. Trent Darms. 2 men in his backfield. Same setup as usual. They got 2 guys out to the right. They're looking to pass over the middle. Darms looks. Now he's got a roll. He's got
Great
pursuit on him, and he's going to go down. That's going to be a sack, but he's still going to gain a yard or 2.
No, actually, he lost 1 yard. 1 yard, yeah. But great protection. The pocket collapsed on him.
He was looking deep downfield there. Cover me, Dan. I'm going to get a windsock for our crowd mics.
You bet. So we have second down, 12 to go. Lone backfield, Justin Hillier. 2 out to the left, 2 out to the right for Shasta. Darms back. And he's pressured immediately. And he runs it out. Oh, and then he finds a guy down on the open. It was intended for Blake. Was intended for Patrick Blake. Overthrew him.
Put the pressure on.
That'll bring third down.
Incompletion brings up a 3rd and 13 for the Knights.
3rd and 13 to go. Again, lone backfield, Justin Hellier. Darms is in the shotgun, 2 out to the left, 2 out to the right.
Got myself a Nike windsock. Now I'm ready. Hellier on the call, right up the middle. Ooh. Nice run. He runs over a guy. Runs over a Mustang like he was a Palomino. Wow. Just across the 15, a few yards shy of the first down. And here comes
Trevor Robinson
the punting team.
That's Lucas Montiero that got ran over by the truck Hellier.
He is a second cousin of Ricardo Montalban.
And Hellier's the truck.
Back at his own 1 yard line, Kendall Roshine set to punt. And back to receive that punt is Trejon Hawkins. There's another excellent kick, and Hawkins is going to get a chance to return this. He'll pick it up at the 47, runs to his left-hand side. He gets around the corner, and he's got some speed, and he's got some pressure, and he is finally pulled out of bounds. And good pursuit right there by Kanan McGreeny with a nice special teams play.
Christian Garcia for the Mustangs tattooed Cliff Jackson with a great block and allowed him to get to the outside like that.
Man, he didn't even use a needle. He had some bamboo and a ball-peen hammer to do that job. So 2:41, an uneventful game so far. A couple of highlights so far have been big runs by Grisby for the Mustangs from Los Medanos, and Trejon Hawkins is heavy in the game. And the handoff goes right up the middle, and they'll stop that immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Tough defense right there.
Coach Thompson has really worked these boys out this whole week and has got them primed, ready, and believing in themselves.
They were standing right at the 50-yard line before the game, Coach Thompson and Coach Hamilton, and I went up to Coach Thompson because he's the head coach. I said, so tell me what's going on with the offense. He said, ask him. And Brian, I go, Brian, what's up with the offense? He goes, ask him. Okay. So
they don't want to jinx it.
So it's a big Yahtzee game then, right? Okay, Mohisi back to pass, quick pass, left-hand side, and that falls short, incomplete, and intended for McRaven.
That was tipped at the line of scrimmage. That was tipped by Logan Levier.
Logan. He had a superb football game a couple of weeks ago down in Salinas, and he was charged up.
And that's the double L.
Yeah.
Logan. And that's the double L, love to love ya.
As soon as we catch a little bit of a break, I'm going to pull up that mic and we'll wrap this foam around it.
That sounds like something we're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
Handoff.
Handoff. Left-hand side, ball carrier is Cody Maguop. And Maguop pretty much got a name change over there on the sideline right there.
By Logan.
Brought down by Logan Levier.
Logan Levier again. It's Maghuyop. Maguop we'll go with.
Bless you.
We'll listen to what Aaron says, too, on the PA Stadium announcing. He's usually got people in the booth with him that are spotters, and they give him pronunciation guides and stuff like that. Some colleges provide that to you. And back to pass goes Mahisi, and he's looking downfield. Little push-off and sideline deal, and that is a complete pass right there. Did you see that push-off? Yeah, they're going to give him a first down on that one, too. Jelani Davis.
A catchable ball.
He shoved
him out. Shoved him out of bounds, but it's still a catchable ball.
Okay.
That's a good call.
One for you, one for me. 1:12 left to play. Clock is ticking. First period here at Memorial Stadium. No score between the Mustangs and the Shasta College Knights.
And none for you.
None whatsoever. Menifee is in the backfield right now.
Man in motion.
Mosini is in the shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, left-hand side, rolls out to the right, has a guy in the flat right there. That is complete. That's a good reception right there for McRaven. McRaven met immediately by a defender, Cliff Jackson.
And Diedrich Luton also on that stop.
That's going to give these boys another first down, I believe. Yep, and that's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs. They're 3-0 on the season.
Did he just say Los Medanos?
He did.
Los Medanos.
Los Medanos out of the Pittsburgh Antioch Bay Area. We went down there last year and won that football game.
The kid at the gate was asking me, where's Los Medanos at? And I said, well, they're the Mustangs.
Right up the middle, close to the goal line. Hands are up, and that's a touchdown for the Mustangs. Crajon Menifee across the line puts the first points on the board for the Mustangs. It'll be 6-0 with 27 seconds left to play in the first. An extra point coming up.
So he was asking me where Los Medanos is. I said, well, they're the Mustangs. Oh, then they're probably from the Bay Area. I said, hey, they could be from Nevada.
Yeah. Yeah, they all roll in here from the Mustang Ranch over there.
Exactly.
I know where you were going. All right. Extra point set to go. Sam Divernobi. And here comes the spot. It's down. The kick is low, but it gets through, and that is good. So with 27 seconds left to play in the first, the Mustangs strike first. Score here at Memorial Stadium, 7-0. We'll be right back with the ensuing kickoff after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
This is Cameron from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, good place to be. Great place to be here at Memorial Stadium. Adie and Patterson back to receive the kickoff on one side, and on the other side, Carnell Callaway looking to make a big play. That's kickoff music right there. I love it. Here it comes. It's a solid kick, and that's going to go to Callaway. He'll take it at the 14-yard line. It's a return left. He jukes forward, now jukes back. Gets a couple of yards. I see a Shasta College Knight helmet flying down there, and he'll bring it out just across the 20, but not by much. When your helmet goes flying,
you got hit hard.
There was a hit involved.
I see Tony Hort down there from Tony Hort Photography.
Yeah, Tony. Tony was with us today at the NCARA, Northern California Auto Racing Alumni Hall of Fame induction. It was my pleasure to speak on behalf of our friend who we lost last year, Gary Cressy, and Butch Schaefer was involved, and everybody was down there, Nadine and Bob Strauss, the whole crew. Blair Aiken and his daughter Jennifer were over there for that. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Justin Hellier. He'll gain about 4 on the play up to the 26. And one of the brightest parts of that ceremony down at the Shasta Speedway today was our good friend Dick Blake. Yeah. He's got that big Raleigh Fingers handlebar mustache, right?
Yep.
And
kind of like our founder, Lloyd Burton.
That's exactly right. And we'll tell you more about that here at the end of the first period. 7-0 Mustangs out of Los Medanos. They lead the charge right now, and we will be back with the second quarter right after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's another energy-saving tip from REU, Redding's Electric Utility. Use ceiling fans to keep cool in occupied rooms, but remember to turn them off when you leave. Ceiling fans left on in unoccupied rooms waste energy and cost you money. For more energy-saving tips, visit us at reupower.com or call us at 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Hi, this is Felicia from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Felicia, thanks for joining us here on the broadcast here today. Tony Hort needs to make sure that he makes it all the way around the field, or else he's going to have a major sunburn on just the left side of his face.
That's okay. He wants to be Two-Face for Halloween.
That's it. That's perfect. Tony Hort Photography, he's one of the best in the business, and he's on our team, and we love that. Trent Darms now showing pass, 2 receivers on the right-hand side. I'd like to see Patrick Blake get involved here, and he's going out and he's looking for him. Swing pass to Justin Hellier on the right-hand side. He gets down to the 30-yard line, hits head-on with Antoine Tanner, and he hit Tanner so hard I think his IQ dropped a few points.
There's a little pushing and shoving going on down there.
All right, that's the spirit we're looking for. Passion. That's called passion.
That is called passion.
First down for the Knights. Justin Hellier, yards after the catch. They make a difference.
We will not report it, however, we will grade it.
That's right. All right. 2 receivers, tight end. One tight end, one in the slot area. Same thing, a tight pack on the whole line right now for the Knights. Hellier in the backfield right now. They try to draw him off count. They fake it to Hellier, hand it off around the end, and that is a good run right there from Jaquez Durham.
That's coming back.
And he allegedly had enough for a first down.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm looking at my roster here, and I'm kind of trying to anticipate, and I get into the call just to have you slap me across the mouth.
Holding. Offense.
Holding's no good. Like I said last week, holding is only good when you're in love.
I didn't hold him. I just ripped his shirt off.
Yeah. I think he scratched his initials in his gut with his fingernails there for a second. These guys are tough down there, I'm telling you. This is a tough football game, and both these teams are extremely tough. It's nice to see this level of ball the way it is. Shasta College Knights looking great today. They're down by 7, but they look good, and Trent Darms in the shotgun position, and he will drop back 2 or 3 steps to pass, and he's looking over to the left flat, and that is complete to the sideline to B.J. Brown. Not much of a pickup right there, but enough to get past across the original line of scrimmage.
Got to just to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
I want to say thank you to some of our partners that make this broadcast possible, and that's Omega Mortgage and Tyler Whitlow with Shasta Solutions. REU provides you the post-game show. Hild Collision Center awards the player of the game every week. We'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a few minutes, and some other people that take care of us, so we want to make sure we take care of them as well. Shotgun, Trent Darms. He's got some protection here today. Hasn't been hurried too much, and he's going to throw it right over the middle, and that is complete. Nice catch. Perfect, nice job by DeMarco Grayson. Grayson close to a first down.
Great read by Darms. He saw the blitz coming in, got rid of it quick.
It's going to be short by a couple of yards right there.
3rd and 2. You know what to do. Send them up the middle.
I'd send Patrick Blake all the way out to the right-hand side, all the way over to the dorms, have him cut left when he gets to room 312, and they'll fake it to him. Try one of those plays. I get a kick out some of the way that there's a whole different language going on down there. On both sides of the field, offensive, defensive signals, and handoff goes to Hellier over the left-hand side. He's got that first down, and he jumps over another guy across midfield, and he's still going. Wow, look at him go. I don't know how he slithers through all those guys, but he gets all the way down to the Mustang 41. Big pickup for Justin Hellier.
Looked like London was going to rip his pants off.
I see London. You can just look right down at Patrick Blake, who just came off the sideline. He is itching to get his fingerprints on that football.
He really wants to get involved in it, and he's really still trying to prove to Coach Thompson that, hey, I can do it.
He knows he can do it. I mean, but what's the flag all about?
False
start?
Yep.
They weren't even set yet.
Little
Maybe
movement.
That's why. Okay, those little penalties add up towards the, total yardage at the end of the year. They'll back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Knights.
And we're so used to flags ourselves with our favorite team.
Yeah.
But that's because you got an extra elbow in the eye.
Ball's at the 46-yard line of the Mustangs right now. Boundary Waters, screen printing, and they do embroidery and, whatever creativity as far as gear you need. They are some of the best. They provide the Shasta Sports Network with all of our stuff. And tell you what, we look sharp. We look sharp. And Michael,
we will not get cold.
Michael Carnes and the 2 Trevors over there take good care of us. Back to pass. He's looking over to the right flat, and he overthrows. That was intended for Thomas Cola. Over his head. No chance of catching that ball.
Sun right in his eyes there. for Darms. 2nd and 15.
That's right. The shade has now crossed about 50% of the field.
We need to get him our shade up there.
When Darms looks to the west to throw, you're right. He's seeing spots shortly afterwards. And if he gets hit, he's seeing more than that. Tight pack up on the line. The receivers are on the left-hand side. 2 wide to the right now.
Darms sure takes a lot of shotguns.
Well, that seems to be the safest way to go. And quick pass over to the right flat, and that is complete. Nice job, Patrick Blake in the ball involved. And he's very close to a first down. He might be about a yard shy of it.
He picked up the necessary yardage. This is 4-down territory. Why not?
Yep.
Patrick Blake getting involved, doing a great job.
Yep, covering his knees up right there. I think he just showed off a move to the people in the grandstands of something he learned in Pilates class yesterday morning. Patrick Blake, one of the exciting guys. He's going to get his hands on that ball more and more as this season rolls on. And we're going to be highlighting him a lot before this season's over.
I think if he makes a touchdown, he's going to do a backflip.
Little audible being called right there by Trent Darms. In the backfield with him is Justin Hellier, and he'll give Justin Hellier that ball. And, man, he's clotheslined right at the 30-yard line.
What?
Never
mind.
I know.
They're going to call for a measurement.
No, they're
going to give him the first down.
Well, he earned it. He gave up part of his Adam's apple on that play.
That's a clothesline and a half.
Man.
Okay, he doesn't need a bow tie.
You know, if that guy was like, if you played with a metal hook with pads on it, that'd be fun. You can hook all kinds of people.
You'd actually hurt somebody.
You would hurt somebody. Okay, so Hellier in the backfield one more time. Receivers all over the place. He looks right over the middle, down over to Hellier on the left-hand side. Pass is caught at the 27. He takes it right to the 25. He'll pick up just a couple of yards on the play.
On the stop, Daniel Shepard for the Mustangs. 20 meets 20.
Hellier was twisted around a little bit, almost like you get so twisted that you have to cave and fall just to have a safe landing.
Well, if he would have got hit again, he would have lost his knee.
It'll be 2nd and 5 right now. DeMarco Grayson is in the backfield as Justin Hellier gets a break, puts his neck back in place. Receivers everywhere. Grayson gets that call right up the middle, and he's got enough for a first down, and he's still taking players downfield. Makes it inside the 20, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Somebody mouthed off something, and every flag in the house came out.
That's Jadon Salter was blocking the number 7 for the Knights.
They're calling for water on aisle 5. Officials discussing it right now, and our head referee, he's the man in the white hat. He's going to get the final say, and he will let us know what it is.
James Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Takir London of the Mustangs. Unsportsmanlike conduct are ones that really hurt. That's like losing your queen in a chess game, right?
You don't talk about people's moms like that.
Yeah.
Just do what Dad says. Hey, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
That's right. I don't care if you went out with a sister last night. Don't say nothing. So good field position for the Knights. They're threatening to strike. They're right at the 10-yard line. 11, make that. DeMarco Grayson is in the backfield in the fullback position. They send the guy in motion. Now they stop him, and here comes the snap, and Grayson gets the ball, looks for the hole, off tackle, left-hand side. Not much room there, but he picks up maybe 1 on the play. Justin Hellier now coming back in.
DeMarco Grayson on the carry. By Richie Peralta.
Doesn't Aaron Williams sound like a natural at this game?
He does.
Sounds perfect.
You know what? I'm curious to see this. I've been wanting to see this all year, and that's the sure hands of Ashton Van Zant, 80 for the College Knights.
Yeah. He's a freshman, 6'1", 205, looking to make his mark on this football team. And now Darms has got 2 people in the backfield with him, Hellier And he'll fake it to Hellier, roll over to the right-hand side. He's got a guy wide open in the center of the end zone, and he makes the completion. That's B.J. Brown. Touchdown, Shasta College.
B.J. Brown, touchdown.
All right, B.J. Brown getting in the game. Nice job.
Do you see when Darms rolled out, do you see how many reads he got to go through?
A lot of them, but we saw B.J. Brown wide open down there. You could have hit him with a Nerf ball. Now, I'm anxious to see if that little Shetland dachshund out of France runs out onto the field today.
Oh, our player of the game?
Yeah. Kick, extra point is up, and it's good. And now this football game is tied. 8:56 left to play in the first half. 7 apiece, Shasta College, Los Medanos, and we will be back with the kickoff in just a moment.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
This is Troy Lyons. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
That's such a true statement about Spherion wanting to talk to you. I ran into Baron Browning yesterday at Paisano Days. Then I ran into him again just a couple of – no, we saw him yesterday afternoon at the job fair.
Yep.
Then I ran into him at Paisano Days. He was playing bocce ball. Bocce ball is a big deal for the big Paisano Days. That's going on tonight. Matter of fact, I got to go down there tomorrow morning at 10:30 and haul all the tables and chairs back to the Asphalt Cowboys clubhouse. So that'll
you're an asphalt cowboy.
That's right. All right, taken right at the goal line. They're going to run it out. It's a return right, and that's going to be Armin McRaven. And he's up to almost the 20-yard line before he's tripped up, does a somersault. And now the Mustangs will take over, 1st and 10. Looks like he made it out to about the 27. We'll see where they mark it exactly. It's going to be the 28-yard line where they place it. So the Mustangs moving from our right to our left now. We have a much better view of the surrounding mountains in our wonderful Northern California area. There's still some smoke out there, but I can see Mount Lassen to the right. And if it wasn't for some trees, I could see Mount Shasta on the left.
Mount Shasta is to our left, but there's a big, huge light pole there, too.
I want that removed before halftime.
I could try to get it done.
Mosini, the quarterback, giving some last-minute instructions to his halfback down there. And here comes a whistle and a flag.
False start. Delay of game. Oh, yeah. Play clock says 0.
There's just no reason for that delay of game thing. None.
Now when you have 2 clocks staring at you at the face on each end of the field.
That's concentration right there.
Either that or a good-looking girl walked by in the bleachers.
Well, put an earpiece in his ear and put Aunt B on the other end.
That'll take care of that.
He'll make it.
But he'll just start getting a craving for porridge.
First, yeah. 1st and 15 for the Mustangs right now. Mustangs off to a great start this season. They are 3-0 so far. Shasta College 0-2. That's uncharacteristic.
Hey,
we had a perfect season last year until the bowl game, yes.
See that gray sweater down there? Is that Coolio?
Coolio?
Right there? Gray hoodie on? No, the green hoodie.
I don't know.
Guy's got a gray backpack right in front of him.
Well, there's like 960 people standing. I'm not seeing where you're pointing. Is
right
he sitting or standing?
He's standing. He's on the field. He's on the player's side. He's at the 25-yard line.
The big guy? The ball guy?
No, right behind him and to the left a little bit.
Looks like a court jester down there. He's got that spiked hair all out, right?
There you go.
He looks like Spike Lee.
Yeah.
On that field.
I'm ready for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, okay. I'll catch up about the third quarter with you. All right, Mosini now has got his work cut out for him. He's deep in his own territory right now, and he's in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Quick pass over the right flat's got a guy open. That is complete to Menifee. Short gain, about 3 yards on the play for the Mustangs. Excellent coverage by Tarico Maddox on this side of the field. There was no chance of getting the ball to the guy he was covering.
Well, the defense is playing up on their players a little bit more. They're in a man-to-man.
Yeah, they're tight.
They're playing tight. They don't have anybody back deep.
All right, Mosini set to take the snap. He is in the shotgun, and 2 quick steps. He's throwing long downfield, and he has got an overthrow guy, and that is intercepted, but they're saying he was out of bounds.
I thought he was pushed myself, but that's just my opinion. Don't quote me on it.
No, good concentration there. Paris Manu had the ball in his hand. He bobbled it a little bit, but brought it in, but he was out of bounds when he had control of it, and that does not count in this league. 8:05 left to play in the first half. Score is tied 7 apiece. Those of you listening on XS961.com, that's XS Sports, Results Radio property out of Reading, thank you so much. We love the association with those folks. They are enabling a great product to go out to the rest of the masses over their radio stations and their web pages, and we're happy to be a part of that. Here comes another flag right now. That might be a false start on the play.
Delay of game again.
Wow. What are they doing? Adjusting their bladder sling down there? They can't.
Their bladder sling.
You know, pull it up, buddy. Tape it up.
Oh,
you gotta
Toledo.
You gotta paint a picture, right?
Hey, Gary, do you think they have some chili in that snack bar tonight?
I hope so. Handoff goes right up the middle, and that goes to Grisby. Grisby with a nice gain, still pushing. He's got enough for a first down across the 40. Nice pickup for Grisby. That'll be a first down for the Mustangs. Lori McCausland, hello. How are you guys doing? You're down from Paradise, or they're in Paradise. Shout out, go Knights, and let's get this game. Knights look good today, Lori. They look really good. Consistent, solid, tough defense. Offense is starting to get their gears going. Mosini almost draws a guy off, and he does.
That's Levier.
Okay.
Oh, false start.
Okay, we'll take that. Levier looked at him. You said that, and he just had that look on his face like, I didn't do that. It wasn't me, man. It was that other guy. Oh, so it's nice to get away with something, because sometimes you do get away with something and get a little bit of an advantage.
And sometimes you get caught.
Yep. Levier.
That's when you turn on your Oscar material.
That's right. Levier threw on the quick change artist on that, and that went against the Mustangs. That handoff will go right up the middle, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Grisby gets it, and he's got a welcoming committee immediately.
Faircloth. Drew Faircloth.
How about that?
Up the middle, not even touched. Great read by Drew Faircloth.
I put a photograph of Drew Faircloth on our social media page today, and it was a photograph that I think Mike Daly took. He just looked like a knight in shining armor, and the caption said, "Go ahead, run my way, you'll have to pay the toll." Overhead quick screen pass, that is complete to Menifee, and he's still on his feet across the 45, now to midfield. He gets to the 44, he steps out of bounds at the 42. I hope they caught that.
That's coming back. That is coming back. That's a holding. So, Gary, the picture you sent me last night,
I don't remember
on
what
the
it
Raiders?
was. Yes.
Okay, we don't want to talk about that, but that is my home screen now.
Oh, nice. Well, just make sure that there's no children in the area when you have your computer on. Sign language,
Right there.
that kind of sign language is no good. They're going to back the Mustangs up here. That was a good run, too. Too bad it's coming back. Bunch of Mustangs talking to each other, trying to figure out what the heck's going wrong down there. They've had a couple delay of games.
No, they're saying if we get some nice napkins for Faircloth, he won't hit so hard.
Okay, well, that play is going to go against the Knights. And they're going to mark the ball at the Knight 39-yard line. So I don't know what the penalty was, but it went against Shasta College, and now Los Medanos has a first down in the Knights territory. Mosini got lots of protection on that front line. A halfback back there helping him out. He'll hand off right up the middle. That's Grisby. He jumps over a guy, gets to the 30, inside 25, ran out of bounds and hit hard. Good stick right there by Tarico Maddox.
You know, Grisby doesn't have a lot of speed, Gary, but he's got some smooth moves.
He does.
He does some leaping.
He's got that Justin Hillier knack that, I mean, I don't know how you get good at that knack. Take ballet class or something. But he jumped right over a guy, and that made the whole difference. It gives the Mustangs another first down, and Mosini another run at 4 downs right here. And he looks to pass. Looks way downfield, overthrows his receiver in the end zone intended for Armand McRaven, and that is incomplete.
Good defensive coverage on that play, Gary. Maddox playing tight on his man, and so is Dietrich Luton. And you can hear that crowd, Mike, where they're talking about the tight end.
Right.
Tight end can get open if you.
And I believe that where our microphone is, that is the Shasta College spotters, their coaches' spotters.
Yep, they're letting that defensive know. That
Mosini right now, and fakes the handoff up the middle. Oh, nice pass right over the middle.
Pass.
That is complete to Tariff Rivers, and Rivers is going all the way down to the goal line. They're going to say that is a touchdown. Mustangs strike again. Rivers with some good balance towards the end. Fell across the line for a touchdown for Los Medanos. So, tit for tat is what they say when I was a kid. You score one,
I score one.
It's one for you, one for me.
One for you, one for me. You know, speaking of great movies. Running Scared last night.
Oh, nice. Sam DiBernobi, your extra point kicker, and he's going to kick that one up, and it's going to be no good. That's wide to the left right there. 5:41 left to play. Los Medanos leads 13-7 over the Knights. We will have the ensuing kickoff coming up right in just after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Mike Daly. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
That's Mike Daly.
The most soft-spoken guy I've ever met in my life.
He walks softly, but he carries a big camera.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, I'll take that line from you.
He did.
Here comes your kickoff. Back to receive for the Knights. Couple of speedsters, and that looks like it's Mike Kineo Jr. takes it at the 22 and comes all the way back this way. He's tripped up after about a 2-yard return. Nice pursuit by Cody Maguyop on the Mustangs. Excellent special teams today, Dan. They're both flawless so far.
Did you see the way Kineo Jr. caught that kickoff with his hands, bare hands, boom, and gone?
Well, you get that ball in your hands, you got to tuck it in and go. It's all ahead go.
And I hear the crowd starting to get into it. Defense, let's go.
Knights on their own 25.
They're on the wrong side.
Hellier is in the backfield, telling Darms a quick knock-knock joke as he gets ready for the snap. Here it comes. Receivers all over the place, and they'll hand that over around to the left-hand side to Jaquez Durham. He gets around the corner. He might have a first down across the 35 and out of bounds.
Good blocking downfield, Gary.
Yeah, it was. You know, who made the big winning block was Malik Duffy on that one. Malik Duffy.
What a great name, Malik.
Yeah, Malik Duffy. He is the center, and he led the whole blocking that made that play possible. First down, Knights. And Darms has got the same setup he's had all day. 2 receivers on each side of the line. Hellier in the backfield. Hellier tends to lean a little bit. They'll give it to him right up the middle. He'll gain about 2 yards, and he's shoestring tackled. On the stop right there, Elijah Avery involved.
Boy, Samuel Dixon, number 12 for the Mustangs, can leap. He can jump high. It's a good thing he did because he would have landed right on Hellier.
What are they teaching those kids down there in the Bay Area? Jump! 2nd and 7, receivers 2 on each side for Darms. He's looking for the swing pass, but he finds a guy right over the middle, and that's our guy, Patrick Blake, with a big reception and a first down.
Boy, once he caught that, you see that safety came in and tried to tattoo him, and I didn't think he expected Blake to be such a hard rock to hit.
Nope. So 1st and 10, right at midfield. Ball at the 49-yard line for the Knights. Same setup. And they're going to fake it and hand off up the middle to DeMarco Grayson. And he met a new friend instantly on that play, and that was Christian Garcia.
Christian Garcia, defensive lineman, sophomore, out of Brentwood, California, Simpsons neighborhood.
Nice.
5'11", 245 pounds, and has a tattoo gun.
Awesome. I got a rubber band gun. We used to make those when we were kids, man. I was good at it, too. Here comes the, that's going to be intercepted on the right-hand side, and he's got a lot of room to run. That is Antoine Tanner down the sideline, 10-5 across the line. Touchdown for the Los Medanos Mustangs on the interception. Big run back all the way.
Darms did not see that. He was being pressured immediately.
Not a flag on the field, and Garrett Stevens, number 79 for the Knights, is face down on the turf, and he's not moving. Man, Tariff, Rivers. That was a huge run back.
That was a huge run back.
About 60 yards on the, they call that a pick 6 in the league we're in.
That was a Larry Brown moment.
And they're going to roll him over on his back right there. Garrett Stevens, offensive lineman. You want to take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break.
Yeah, we can take a little quick timeout for injury, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Leon, your reactions following today's devastating loss.
Football's a team sport, man. So I got to put the loss squarely on the shoulders of my supporting cast. Look, man, I've been carrying these guys the whole season, but I can't do it all. I need some help.
So your 4 fumbles weren't a factor in your mind?
Not if one of those other guys would have jumped on the ball. Again, Leon can't do everything.
There's no I in team.
Well, ain't no we either.
Hi, this is Loretta Muckle from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
And we are back. He got up and walked off on his own with the crowd loving it. Glad he was
Extra point is kicked, and it is up, and it is no good. Extra points are failing today. So it's going to be, I'll change my scoreboard to match the official scoreboard, and that's going to be 19-7 with 3:32 left to play. Stay with us. We will be right back with a kickoff.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
At J&J Pumps, we work hard to do the best job we can for you. That's why we've gone the extra mile with safety certifications, constant learning, and the products we use. So whether it's installing a new well pump to make sure your home has water, making sure that all your pumps are running right to keep your crops healthy, or just making sure everything is working just the way it should, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, we're here for you. Since 1984, J&J Pumps, 222-3393. So if it's rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go.
Hey everybody, this is Tony with Tony Horde Photography, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, that's our guy.
Right.
He's down there on the field. I'm gonna since you made the deal with J&J Pumps, I'm gonna have to ask you to go see them next week and see if they can run a line all the way up to our broadcast booth with an IV of saline for me and 7-Up.
What happened to the 256 cups of coffee? That's no longer?
My doctor says it's bad for me. On the return for the Knights is Mike Kenio Jr., and that's not a bad return. He takes it up just across the 40, close to midfield.
Your doctor said I was bad for your health, too.
Well,
Look out loud.
That was an accurate diagnosis there.
A good crowd here today at Shasta College.
Yep, and there's a big crowd down at Lori McCausland's place in Paradise. They just busted out a bunch of nachos with some homemade salsa. So we'll expect you to bring those to the game for the next tailgate, Lori.
Well, they got a big crowd because they got 3 kegs there also.
Actually, Paradise High School, the Bobcats are coming to Shasta High School here in a few weeks. Maybe you guys can come up for that game and have fun with us. Justin Hillier, the ball carrier. He gets through the line and lunges for an extra yard, but not much of a gain for Justin Hillier. Excellent defense by the Mustangs right there. They are stepping up.
Score is 19-7 favor of the Mustangs. 3 minutes left.
Brooklyn Hardeman on the stop. I love the fact that the Mustangs have their numbers also on their helmets, because you can't always see from a side view what the numbers are, but their helmets just glow and they're easy to see. Hillier gets the ball again right up the middle, and he is immediately met by the big dude who's had a very good game so far, Christian Garcia, 5'11", 245.
Let's just call him Mount Garcia.
Man, I like that.
He looks like the refrigerator, but moves fast like Christian Okoye.
Going to be 3rd and 9 for the Knights. Joseph Neal Clark is a 260-pound defensive end right now. He's on our end right here, closest to us. And back to pass, couple of steps. There's Darms. He throws it out to the flat, and that is complete. Nice catch, good focus.
That should be enough for the first
Durham,
down.
and it's close to a first down. We'll see where they put it.
Ashton Van Zant.
They're gonna say he's short by a yard.
Now it's decision time now.
I would go for it.
He's going to go for it.
I would go for it. Why not?
I think they're going to try to draw him off sides here first, see if they can.
That's usually the strategy for most teams, and some guys are better at it than other guys. And
Shasta's going to take a timeout.
All right.
We can take a timeout too, Gary, if you want to.
I would love to. Shasta will be back here. They have a short yardage to go for a first down. It'll be 4th down when we come back in just a moment.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja flying high on the cloud break waves of Fiji. Only the hardcore should attempt this. You can't see this, but I'm raising my hand right now. I am so hardcore. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Barry Weisswasser with the Asphalt Cowboys. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
What most people in the world do not know is that Barry Weisswasser from the Asphalt Cowboys is the Surf Ninja.
Like an asphalt cowboy.
Yeah. I ran into him at Paisano Days last night, too. Him and his lovely significant other, Lorraine. We love them. We're going over to their place for Thanksgiving. Already made an appointment.
Paisano Days.
Paisan Jim Ginobili wants to do a high school football game with us. He's one of the Sons of Italy guys. And well, I tell you what, you need a filter for him on that game. High snap, right up the middle.
Ooh,
man.
They went for it and got
they did not get it. Christian Mount Garcia. Whoa, what a defensive stand right there.
So I'll tell you every time I kind of snicker when you talk about Paisano Days.
Yes.
The first 2 months that I met Gary back in the 90s, his boss, Paul Barth, called him up at 7 o'clock in the morning and said, hey, you want to go do a special thing on Paisano Days? And Gary's next phone call was to me and said, hey, why don't you come on down here and hang out? And the night before, I drank a lot.
Of lemonade.
And this guy had a good time.
Country Time Lemonade.
Had a good time at Paisano Days, and that's one of the highlights I have with you and having a good time.
Mosini escapes some trouble there, gets rid of the ball, and he's got a guy wide open, and there's a flag on the play. And he gets hit hard right about the 26-yard line.
It will be coming back,
and
Gary.
that one's going to come back, and that is what they call a violation of the game of football. I spent a Halloween night at the Madison. It's going to be a holding call against the Mustangs. Halloween night one time at Madison Bear Garden in Chico with Jim Barbie. And, you know, he's 6'9", big old cowboy.
Yeah.
We saw a guy get hit on the back of the head with a bottle and another guy get thrown out onto the sidewalk.
Nice.
And Jim wasn't the guy that tossed him out. We were laughing.
Jim used to be a bouncer at the Graduate.
Yeah, and then, of course, you know, Amber, that's back when her and I were, you know, hot and heavy and stuff. And she was, you know, 5'2", And me and Jim are these big dudes, so she's mouthing off to people. Just trying to start a little static.
Because she's well protected.
That's right.
She's got more protection than Darms, except for today.
And that's why we only let her out on the weekends now. She'll be up at the Mountain Apple Festival here I think it's next weekend. One of the biggest events that Manton has ever seen. Now, they've got a community of just a few hundred people, but thousands show up for that crafts fair up there.
Folks,
they do it right there on the football field at that school.
Get yourself a candle from Amber, because they are the best.
Tell her that the Shasta Sports Network sent you and promised a 90% discount.
There you go.
See how that goes.
Yeah.
I won't be getting any motorcycle parts. Back to pass, Mosini. He's in trouble. He's scrambling. He waves to a guy to go downfield, and it's blocked at the last second. Excellent concentration right there at the end. And that was a big breakup right there for Zach Thompson.
It's going to be 2nd down and 20 for the Mustangs. 1:18 left in the first half.
First half has been a scoring game, but hasn't been overly eventful.
It's been a strong defensive game. Both defenses doing well. Both offenses doing well, too.
So the Knights are nice and tight. They're like less than 3 yards away from all the receivers. A couple of them back off right now. Now one of them steps up. Little taunting thing there. It's not illegal. If you get inside another player's head, that makes a big difference. And Mosini is scrambling. He's looking way downfield across the field, and that's a bad pass. It hits the ground.
He tried to go all the way across the field with that one. Very hard pass to make. I mean, Favre couldn't even make that his rookie year.
I didn't catch the guy that Arches Marks, the defensive tackle number 75, was on, but he manhandled him.
Looks to be some confusion in the defense there a little bit.
There's a lot of talking, a lot of pointing going on. One guy pulled out a crossword puzzle. I don't know what's going on.
McGreeny's taking charge out there, which is a great job.
That a boy, Kanan McGreeny. Shasta high school product, played last year, made some big plays. There's the snap. Mosini rolls out to his right-hand side. He's got pressure immediately, and he has a guy, and that is complete over on the sideline.
And a first down.
To Trahan Hawkins. They're going to be way
short. Back to
short.
the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hawkins made a spectacular catch right there.
Clock continues to roll.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. The Mustangs lead the Knights 19-7 here at Memorial Stadium at Shasta College in Reading. The weather, I would say, is absolutely perfect. Timeout for the Mustangs, timeout for the Sports Network, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
This is Andy Hogan from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Ladies, if you're about to rent a car over at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, when you call over there, say, I would like you to send Kyle over. Kyle's a handsome actor, and he'll even pick up an order for you at Pizza Hut and deliver it for you. They're good people over there at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They provide,
Josh, the whole gang.
They provide us with our road trip vehicles, and we got a couple of serious road trips coming up. We're going to Feather River College in Quincy in a week or so, and then we're going back down to Garlic Country, Gilroy. It's going to be a fun ride.
And don't forget, on Sunday, I have to go over to the coast.
You don't forget. I don't have to go.
Oh, he's back to pass.
And that may or may not be a catch. No,
Nope.
They're going to say it hit the ground. Excellent pass coverage right there from Dedrick Luton. And I'm telling you, Mosini's getting some pressure from the defensive line right now. They're putting it on him. And the result of that will be a change of possession. Knights will have the ball at the 42-yard line, their own 42. Close to midfield.
They went for it on 4th down. They didn't make it. They made a great defensive stand there.
48 seconds left in the first half, and then we're going to run down to Laurie McCausland's place for halftime for a snack and a beverage, and then we'll be ready for the third period. Back to pass, 2 steps. Darms takes it, complete, out of bounds. B.J. Brown, gain of about 6 on the play. Downtown B.J. Brown.
Who likes to score the touchdowns.
Yeah, he was a big playmaker last season. He's made a few this year, and we're liking to see him get involved. Patrick Blake in the slot position on our side here. Back to pass again goes Darms. Now he's got to scramble. He's got a guy in the way. Throws it over. A little screen pass to Justin Hellier, and it was poorly thrown and hits the dirt. Incomplete.
He was poorly thrown. He was under pressure tremendously. He was running for his life.
It looked like a knuckleball to me.
Well, he saw that double nickel coming at him for the Mustangs. And Jason
Darms has got all of his receivers, 2 on each side right now, showing a pass, but they'll hand that up to Justin Hellier. Covers the ball, protects it, gets enough. He might have a first down right there, down to the 47.
He got it. You can hear the coaches down there. He might have it.
He might have it.
Yep.
All right.
That's an Aaron getting into
Aaron
it.
Williams on the call. Nice job.
Almost sounds like that one referee for the NFL. First down.
Oh, yeah. Is that Ed Hockley?
No, Ed Hockley, too much steroids on that guy.
Yeah, he's a Hockley. Back to pass goes Darms, throws the swing pass over to the right-hand side, and that is complete. Nice job right there, Patrick Blake. That's his third. Really good reception here today. He'll pick up 5.
You see, he went immediately out of bounds.
Yeah.
He's aware of the clock. Knows he doesn't have a thing open downfield. Boom, right out of bounds immediately.
That's a smart move by Patrick Blake right there. There's the snap, and Darms looking to go downfield. Easy pass, overthrows his receiver. That's going to be an incomplete pass.
That was intended for the
Ashton Van Zandt.
Van Zandt. My understanding is Van Zandt, after he catches the ball, he's got tremendous speed. And that's what I'm waiting to see.
Well, we still have a whole nother half of football to play and find out. 18 seconds left in the first. Cool, nice breeze here at Shasta College today. It's excellent, perfect football weather. Swing pass over to the left-hand side. That is complete to Adian Patterson. Patterson almost gets enough for the first down.
Oh, there comes a late flag. That's going to be a late hit.
10 seconds left in the half, and that could work very well for the college. It might give them 2 more plays. Shasta. Los Medanos coach is down there pleading his case. He may have convinced one official, and he's going back to the referee right now, and he's going, hey, this guy's saying, hey, listen, the guy had his flag sticking out too far, and I think there's a penalty on them.
And he's got
They're
his
sorting
socks
it
on the
out.
wrong feet.
Here comes your referee with a call.
Oh, it's going to go against Shasta.
Block in the back. Carnell Calloway hit a guy. Illegal block in the back. Illegal block in the backs are usually reason for a dislocated disc, and we don't like to see those. You know, and sometimes you're a victim of circumstance. You don't mean, you don't intentionally reach out and pull a guy's face mask. No. Sometimes it just happens. You get caught up, and I get it. But those penalties over time will put the hurting on you, and that backed Shasta College up to the 48-yard line of the Mustangs and that's going to wrap it up right there. Well, so Los Medanos, they lead the Knights 19-7. It's been a back-and-forth football game. It's still pretty close. Everybody looks pretty good. I cannot wait for the second half. We'll be back with a little recap on the first half coming up right after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest fluid inventory to get your water back on sooner. From
From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate from Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at reupower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Boundary Water Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja here, chilling at the mainland's best surf spot, Black Beach in San Diego. I'm about to join the masses to ride some powerful waves. And I get paid to do this. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Rocket Rod Sullivan, the announcer here at Shasta College, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
I just want to jump in real quick and give kudos to Rocket Ron, who is, he's just been here for a long time, and now he is enjoying his life, sitting in a beanbag, eating Cheetos, watching football, and probably listen to us for all we know. It's halftime.
He didn't retire because he was getting old. It's because that hill was getting too steep.
That hillside. They wouldn't put in one of those automatic escalators for him. So we love the guy. Aaron Williams is doing a fine job right there. What do you say about the first half? I'm very excited. We're going to talk to TJ here in just a second, but give me your thoughts on the first half real quick, Dan.
I am really impressed. The offensive line has stepped up for Shasta. Darm's made a bad read on that last one, or else it'd be a lot closer game, but I'm really impressed with the offensive line.
Me too. TJ, you got a report. Tell us what Patrick Blake's been doing. He's had his hands on the ball several times tonight.
Yeah, he's got three catches for 23 yards tonight, but most importantly, Darms is looking a little more efficient. I mean, he's hitting some quick passes. He's making some completions. B.J. Brown, heck of a catch in the back of the end zone, just tight-roping that back there and came down with that. Just right now on that Darms pick six, I mean, Jock West Durham just slipped down, and Antoine Tanner, who actually worked out with Shasta this summer.
Really?
So a lot of the guys are talking to him on this sideline when he's on this sideline, and he ended up just sitting back and read that all the way.
It was a perfect read, and boy, he had some speed once he had the ball under his control. It's been back and forth. Although the Mustangs lead 19-7, I still think it's a pretty close game. What do you think, TJ?
Absolutely. I mean, they're only down 12 right now. It's only 2 scores, but Justin Hilliard's getting some good runs. He just, a couple of times DeMarco Grayson just kind of got stuffed, and then Hilliard, sometimes he doesn't have a whole lot of room, but he's really pushing with them right now.
Christian Garcia on the Mustangs, who we are now referring to as Mount Garcia, has had a great defensive game and clogging a lot of things up inside that interior line, and that seems to be one of the big things that is going very well for Los Medanos here tonight. Dan, go ahead.
TJ, I want to note that offensive line looks bigger to me. What has Thompson been pumping in those boys?
I don't know, but it's working so far. They look better than they have been. That cohesive unit, they've been playing a lot better than they have been the last couple of weeks. So they just need to capitalize. I mean, right now what I'm looking at is defensively for Shasta, though. I mean, Los Medanos had 3 penalties on that scoring drive on that capped by that 23-yard touchdown. I mean, 2 false starts or 2 delayed games and a false start, convert a 3rd and 13 and a 2nd and 18. I mean, you got to get off the field. You got to stop them there. A couple of big plays, and then on offense again, just they can't seem to get out of their own way. We talked about that in a pregame show. There's a couple of mistakes, a couple of penalties. Anytime they get something rolling and looking like they got it going, penalty or a drop ball or something happens, and they get in their own way right now.
I'm sure a few of them will be notified at halftime. If you don't pick it up and get your assignment done right, you're going to be on a steady diet of wheat germ, bran flakes, and coconut milk next week. And a lot of lifting in the weight room here. I am very impressed with the offensive line thus far, especially the center Malik Duffy. He was one of the guys that opened up one of those big plays. He's the center. Normally you hear about a pulling guard. He was the pulling center and opened up a big hole around the outside for Justin Hilliard.
And I'm really happy with Jacob Larson this week. He is really
focused.
Hit his assignments, and he is focused.
It's a good thing. So good crowd here at Memorial Stadium. It's 19-7, 14 minutes, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff. And Dan, that'll give you a chance to go down and refresh yourself with an ice-cold beverage at the snack bar. Say hello to a couple of people. Drew Faircloth's dad is sitting right below us. I want to stop and say hello to him. So stick with us. It's the Shasta Sports Network, and the second half will be coming up in about 13 minutes.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
My name is Ben Goring, and I'm a high-voltage journeyman lineman for REU, your community-owned electric utility. Linemen maintain REU's system. No matter summer's heat or winter's cold and rain, we are there for you. Our team loves what we do and are committed to doing it safely. Providing the Reading community with reliable power is not only a top priority at REU, it's our passion. I live, work, and play in this community. I'm a husband, a dad, and the coach of my daughter's soccer team. I'm a lineman and very proud to be part of Reading Electric Utilities family.
This is Craig Thompson, the head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
It is the Shasta Sports Network. About 12 minutes and 20 seconds left until the third quarter starts. 19-7, favor of the Mustangs. And hopefully Shasta College will be able to pull it off and the Knights can come away with a victory. And good football right now. Great football going on. We're going to be back shortly. You know who you're listening to.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right. And all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Hi, this is Brittany from Maxwell's Eatery, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
The biggest sale of the season is happening right now at Appliances Direct. Don't skip this once-in-a-year sale when the best deals in town get even better with special savings on every appliance for your home. Save big on GE Appliances kitchen package bundles and laundry packages. Ask about additional savings with GE Appliances rebates and local utility Energy Star rebates. Buy now at these low prices and pay later with Appliances Direct's 12 months no-interest financing on purchases of $399 $9.99 or more OAC. Don't wait for orders from the big box stores. Appliances Direct has a large in-stock inventory ready for immediate delivery. Bring in your best locally advertised GE Appliances price, and Appliances Direct will beat the deal. Guaranteed. Appliances Direct is locally owned and operated with the best pricing and customer service in the North State. Just check out the reviews on Google and Facebook. Appliances Direct, 3495 South Market Street in Reading.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja on location in Oahu to surf the big daddy of all waves, the beautifully dangerous pipeline. I gotta cut this short. Huge wave is rolling in. Best job ever. Surf Ninja out.
Hey, it's Dave Tappan from Red 103.1, Reading's Classic Rock, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dan Hannon again here from the marketing department at Results Radio. You've probably heard me talking about being a member at Riverview Golf and Country Club, and what a great experience it's been for me. Riverview has had a tremendous response to their new membership drive, and I would strongly encourage you to take a free tour of their facility. They have an outstanding staff, and you can still become a member of Reading's finest private country club with membership starting at just $120 a month. Riverview Golf and Country Club is located on Bocelli Lane overlooking the Sacramento River. This perfectly manicured 18-hole golf course will challenge your abilities and reward your senses with spectacular views and a cool breeze from the river. Start your day enjoying breakfast or lunch on their outdoor patio overlooking the river. As a member, you'll also have access to tennis courts, swimming pools, exercise equipment, and locker rooms. With single and family memberships going fast, contact Riverview Golf and Country Club today and schedule a free tour. Call 224-2255 or visit online at riverviewgolf.net.
Just a couple more minutes. We'll be coming back for the second half here. Memorial Stadium, Shasta College here in Reading. We are hosting the Los Medanos Mustangs, and they are sharp tonight. They lead this football game 19-7. And the second half kickoff
to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Thank you, Big Rob.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400. 223-1400. Finally.
All right, we are back to the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, we're getting ready right now. Shasta College is going to be kicking off to Los Medanos. Los Medanos will be going from our right to our left this half.
I'm a little out of breath because I had to run up that big, tall hill that Rocket Ron was talking about.
That's all right. You're all breath anyway.
I am.
Who said that line in a movie?
I'm all breath. That I don't know. You stumped me.
It was in the movie 48 Hours. Nick Nolte said it, and Eddie Murphy said something about his girl, and she says, you know, something about that, and he said, that's all right. She's all breath anyway. Good old Nick Nolte. Okay, second half set to go. Here comes the boot. You heard it right there.
Roshine.
Nice kick all the way down to the 5-yard line. And Los Medanos will take it. Armin McRaven, he takes it out to the 20-yard line before Shasta makes an early stand and a great defensive play or a great special teams play.
Yeah, you got a sandwich there, a night sandwich.
I guess. Tastes like metal. Okay, so if you promise not to be grouchy, I'll give you half of this Snickers.
That's fine. Oz never did good enough to nothing to the Tin Man.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. That'll be $3.50 for a half of a Snickers bar. It's a Wheel of Fortune prices. Okay, Mosini, a low snap, and he'll start right off with a handoff right up the middle to Grisby. Grisby gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 2 yards on the play. Not much. Tough defensive stand right there. And Drew Faircloth was involved in that.
And so was Jared Fountain.
Ran into Mike Carnahan downstairs. His boy, Graham, plays for William Penn. They're going out for homecoming next week.
Oh, nice.
Mike Carnahan was a great football player at Anderson in 1980-81, that era. Oh, that was a little bit of a leaner. Mosini, quick screen over to the right-hand side. That's complete to Menifee. Menifee gets close to the first down.
Luton. Diedrich Luton on the stop for Shasta. Oh, illegal motion.
Oh. Left guard was swinging his hips.
From left to right.
Illegal motion.
So I'm going across the front, heading to the restrooms. And one of the assistant coaches go, how do you like our Coolio impression?
Oh, I get that now. I didn't get it when you were trying to tell it to me.
I wasn't meaning to, yeah. But that's funny that one of the assistant coaches said it too.
All right, low snap. Mosini takes it. Quick throw over to the right flat. He's got a guy wide open. That's enough for a first down. Complete. Nice job. Jelani Davis, the go-to guy.
And look who's on the stop there, Zachary Thompson.
Handoff right up the middle. That's Grisby one more time. He carves out about 3 yards on the play.
On the stop for the Knights is Faircloth.
Drew has been busy this game, standing his ground.
Drew and Thompson, both Zachary, have been busy boys tonight.
Snap, handoff up the middle. Oh, man, he ran right into a brick wall. Huge defensive play.
Guess who again?
Man.
Faircloth and Thompson both said, no, you're not coming this way.
Not on my watch, man. It's going to be third and about 6.
Yep.
Drew an offsides. Oh, my goodness. And Mosini takes a hit like you wouldn't believe. Jared Fontaine hit him hard. He got right up.
Tattooed him.
Yeah.
It looks like we're saying decline it.
Maybe it was a false start. Could have been.
They would have.
They would have stopped the play.
Yeah, they would have blown.
Offsides.
Penalty on the night. Use the ball 5 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 1 for Los Medanos.
Los Medanos.
3rd and short. This is when, back in the day, you could always expect a quarterback sneak. I haven't seen a quarterback sneak in years.
No, they usually
and he's not going to get it. Tough defense for the Knights, and the whole crew is on him. Wow.
Led by Logan Levier.
Oh, man, he stuck him hard.
You see he bent his body like a pretzel.
Yeah. Logan's down there beating himself up right now. He's so fired up.
He didn't like that offsides call.
I told Lori McCausland of Paradise that we're coming down next time and that you're on a special diet. So she's going to have a wheat germ grass milkshake for you.
Awesome. I would cheat, but Gary Hoffman and those people over at Shasta Physical Therapy would get on me.
Punting situation for the call for a fair catch. And, oh, my goodness, it bounced, short hops it, and it's anybody's go. It's a big scrum down there, and it looks like the Knights fell on it.
What a great job by Fountain.
Oh, boy.
Fell right on it.
Man, he called for a fair catch, and then he went to catch it, and it was right at his shoestrings. I'd have just moved out of the way.
Leave it alone.
Darm's got his receivers all lined up, 2 on the left-hand side and 1 on the right-hand side, but he'll hand it off over to the left end around to Justin Hellier. He takes a quick shot. Quincy Brown took a pretty good block. Who's haying? You hear that?
Yeah. Could be from our crowd, Mike. But, yeah, it is. They're trying to get the coach's attention in there. Not during game time.
That's right. My wife's going to be home in a half hour. Don't call here no more. 11:08, 3rd period. Darms looking to throw the swing pass, and he will do that to Justin Hellier. Nice catch. He's met immediately, breaks that tackle, met again, and he finally steps out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Short gain.
He ran a mile to get to 2 or 3 yards.
Man.
So, Gary, we met a couple parents that are heading back to Alaska.
That's right.
McCormick's parents. And they said that they listened to the show and they love it. And
Jonathan McCormick, they're driving back to Alaska tomorrow.
And they won't take us whale watching.
Well,
that's okay. We're busy.
That's okay. We'll keep an eye on their kid when they're gone. We're good babysitters. That may be an incomplete pass, a little bit low. Yeah, they're going to call it no good.
And Van Zant wants an instant replay so bad. He got that. It's 4th and 5, and here comes
Kendall Roshine.
Roshine. So, Gary, I keep looking where the tree used to be over on the visiting side to the right.
Yes.
Of the bleachers. The tree is gone, but not all the way.
Not all the way. They carved the trunk into a Shasta College Knight. It's kind of cool. Roshine, perfect snap. He gets the ball. Good kick. Nice little odd spiral right now, and they will take that ball and get going. The return over to the right-hand side. He slips and falls. Now he picks it right back up, beats another guy, throws him down, and he's finally brought down. That's a good return right there for Trayon Hawkins.
On the stop is Magrini.
That looked like a twister game on the move just then. Shasta Speedway hot and heavy tonight with the Lloyd Burton.
Against the Wind Memorial.
Against the Wind Memorial. They are also doing the Gary Cressy Fall Classic tonight in the late model division.
And our good friend Eric Gannon will be running tonight.
Now handoff left-hand side. Oh, almost gets past one guy, but Nice coverage right there for the Knights, and Arches marks.
He just got past Thompson to the left, but then he was met by Levier. And congratulations to all the Hall of Fame inductees today. Dick Rouser, Ron Rattery, Dick Blake, Wade Lentz, the Napa Know-How man.
Just for those of you who may not know, Dick Blake was involved with he ran the safety crew down there for a lot of years in the Gary Cressy days, and he was one of the best there was. He is the proprietor and owner of Gift Steak Burger on Michelli Lane. Incomplete pass right there on the left-hand side, intended for Brian Barnett. A little bit too high. He got one hand on it, and that's about it.
I knew you would enjoy the story of how he got the job, too.
That was a good story.
He made burgers, made a truckload of burgers, took them into the pits, paid his way to get into the pits, gave them to everybody, just gave them out.
Right.
Then he found out the promoter was the announcer himself, so he sent one up into the booth.
That's right. We'd like to also thank Bud's Jollycone tonight for providing all the hamburgers and hot dogs for the racetrack.
Yes, they did, and they did a great job.
Class act, those folks down there, Bud's Jollycone.
And a sponsor of the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so there's the snap right there, and Mosini looking to throw, and he's in trouble right now. He's in big trouble. Ooh. Two guys. Shasta takes out one of their own guys. Now he gets around another guy. He stepped out of bounds right there. Referee did not catch it.
He was out
of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And
the line judge was right there on it, and he missed it.
Well, Brandon Litz is down right now, really in agony and in some pain.
Okay, so that'll be an injury timeout for us. We'll take one as well. Stand by. We'll have the 9 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the third. Los Medanos leads 19-7, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Gary Hoffman at Shasta Physical Therapy. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You have picked a good place to be here at Memorial Stadium, Shasta College in Reading. The Shasta College Knights are hosting the Los Medanos Mustangs, and the Mustangs are in the punting formation right now. Be fourth down and long, and he barely got that off. Just barely, and all the Knights say stay away from it. It'll take a Medanos bounce. Not too bad of a bounce, and it will come to rest at the 33-yard line, and that's where the Knights will take over.
You know, Gary, this new music, I feel like breakdancing almost.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We got to mix it up.
Well, you know, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch were busy.
They were overbooked. They were doing a 13-year-old girl's birthday party. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, with the opening act of New Kids on the Block.
Yeah. Who would have thunk?
Packed crowd tonight here at Memorial Stadium.
So we got a packed right side of the line. They got three receivers for the Knights. And going in motion right now, Omar Boyd. There's a name we haven't heard yet. Here comes the snap right now, and they're showing blitz. Here they come. They hand the ball off over to the right-hand side. The ball carrier, DeMarco Grayson.
Nice.
And he's still going on his own feet across the 50 down to the 48-yard line. He was so close to busting that one out.
He broke a couple tackles there, Gary, and just kept going.
I don't know how he got through that first bunch of tacklers that missed him. I think he may have slipped one of them a 20. Nice job.
Either that or he put some grease on his shirt.
DeMarco Grayson showing the wheels.
Did you notice that his legs just kept moving and moving?
Yeah, they never stopped.
Looked like Roger Craig there.
Mike Daly, one of our photographers down on the sidelines, I think has put in about 7 miles in today's game so far.
He's going to need a couple of new pairs of shoes.
He's walking like John Madden right now. Here comes the snap. In motion goes Durham, and they hand it up right up the middle. Again, DeMarco Grayson, tough yardage. He picks up about 7.
Did you see the whole defensive line shifted over to the left because they thought it was going on an end around? We see Jordan Lacey Spalding with some speed. Single step back.
That'll be Justin Hellier. I'm just waiting for him to break one wide open because his time is coming. And he will get that ball. He'll go off tackle, and there's a hole. He misses him, and he is off to the races. 20, and he's headed for the end zone. 10, 5 across the line. Hellier, touchdown, Shasta College.
Did you call that or what?
Not a flag on the play. How about that?
He's going to bust one. He just said it, folks.
I need to get to Wind River. I'm going to need you to cover the rest of this game for me. Goodness, Justin Hellier, the human highlight reel, makes it look easy.
That is exactly what the Knights needed.
In the third quarter, stay close. It's only a two-possession game. If you can stay within two, you got it. There's the kick, the extra point, and it is perfect, and it is good. So that will make the score 19-14 with 7:30 left to play in the third period. We will be back in a moment here at Shasta College.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas, your local Reading chiropractor. At Healthwise Chiropractic, we take a comprehensive approach to your health journey. From adjusting the entire family to providing you with pure, safe, and beneficial Arbonne products, we have a solution for you. Call Healthwise to make your appointment today. 244-9000. That's 244-9000. Or go to healthwisedoc.com. That's healthwisedoc.com.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
And I have a crush on Maria Salas. Kurt, if you ever have any back trouble, we got the gal for you. As a matter of fact, she will be with us for the River Bowl this year, and that's all set up and ready to go, so she's excited. Maria, if you're listening, chime in on our chat line, but also go back and listen to the River Bowl from last year. It was quite entertaining.
And I want to extend a thank you to Kevin Green, who's the athletic director at Enterprise High School, and he is welcoming us with open arms.
Yeah, Kevin's class act. There's the boot, and that will go all the way down to Jelani Davis at the 5. He'll run it all the way back to the other side of the field. He's at the 10, 15, and he comes down immediately. Boom. Lowered the boom.
These Knights are fired up right now.
They are. There's some spirit going on out there. Excellent special teams. They've been the highlight of the game tonight on both sides of the field.
I think the Knights are ready to joust a little bit. 7:22 left in the third quarter, 19-14.
Now we got ourselves a ball game here.
They're fired up. My head's still spinning around from that call on Hellier.
We are just a field goal and a safety away from being tied up. Anything can happen. Then they run it over to the right-hand side. Handoff goes to Trahan Hawkins. Wow. And Hawkins around the corner and enough for a first down before he's ran out of bounds. He was being trailed by Kanan McGreeny all the way across the field.
There was a body laying on the field, and he had to leap up over it.
Man, that Hawkins kid, if he gets around that corner, you're in trouble.
He is their kickoff returner, and he is dangerous when he gets in the open field.
So Los Medanos trying to keep their edge here. They're in their own territory. They're at their own 29, 30-yard line.
They have 3 on the left and 2 on the right.
Yeah, they're looking to throw, and Mosini looking at his wrist. Nope, that's not an Apple smartwatch. That is a big old long list of plays. And back 2 steps, and he throws it deep right-hand side. He's got a guy. That is complete, and he beats his man, gets around him. And that's going to be enough for a first down plus some here for the Los Medanos Mustangs.
That's his go-to man. That's Jelani Davis.
Gelato Davis.
Jelani. Gelato. That would be ice cream, right?
Sort of. Gelato's good stuff. I'll make some for you sometime. You'll love it.
Okay.
But you got to promise not to spend the whole weekend at my house once I give that to you.
As long as it's spiked, I'm fine.
I'll feed you, but you got to go.
I thought there was always a spot in your garage for me.
All right, handoff up the middle. That looks like Grisby. He'll carve out 3 tough yards right there. Maybe get another one. Second effort.
That's going to be on the second effort of the lineman, 68. That is Jordan Montoya.
Tony Montana. So now's the time for the Knights to make a stand. We still have 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third period. A lot of football still to go here, and now the conditions couldn't be better. Sun's all the way down. It's nice and cool out. The wind is not blowing at the moment. Knights showing blitz. Now they back out of it. Fake handoff up the middle. He rolls to the right-hand side. Swing pass. Good job on the right-hand side. That's complete to Menifee. Menifee. I see another Shasta Knight helmet rolling. Popped off of the head of Dedrick Luton. And I'm not positive, Dan, but I'm sure they have football helmet Gorilla Glue.
Yes, they do. Chin strap problem.
You have a spike put in your scalp that the helmet hooks to. Now that's innovative. All in the interest of safety. 5:16. Here comes the snap. Shotgun. Handoff goes over to Grisby on the right-hand side, and he beats his first guy. Charges through the line, picks up about 4-5 more yards, and there's a late flag on the play.
That's going to be some pushing and shoving. Hold on a second. Ding, ding. Let me set up a podium.
Here comes the call from our referee.
James Johnson.
Crank this mic way up, see if we can hear him. He's very soft-spoken.
He carries a white hat.
Yeah. Ooh, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Knights.
And those are the penalties that hurt the most.
Goodness.
And it just pisses the cameraman off.
Reading Poker Club is listening to the Shasta Sports Network tonight. Loving the play-by-play. Thanks, fellas. We appreciate that. I will see your 40,000 and raise you to 56,000. I've only got a pair of threes and a jack.
And I'm folding because the guy left of me has got 4 kings.
Dan folded because he doesn't know the game and he's actually playing Old Maid. Take it to him, Tony. We'll take commissions on your winning tonight. Looking in the end zone, he throws it short over to Grisby. Grisby jumps over a guy. That was almost a full Dwight Stones move, and he ends up all the way on top of the hill, but a big gain for the Mustangs, then close to another first down.
He took a little textbook action out of Hellier's playbook.
Every defender should know that a running back usually has some pretty good agility and a lot of jumping skills. So don't bend down, keep your head up. That way, worst case, then you lose 3 or 4 teeth, but you make the tackle. Mosini up the middle, handoff to Grisby, and he's pushing hard, and he's hit hard right away, and he bounced right off of him.
Wow, that was Arches Marks.
The Arches Marks, the big
300 pounds.
The big boy right in the middle.
The boy from Detroit. His nickname is Dr. Detroit.
That's perfect for him. Inside the 5-yard line now for the Mustangs. 4:09 left to play, third period, 19-14. Los Medanos leads over Shasta. A very close game, very impressive on special teams and defense. Handoff Grisby up the middle, and he will make it across the line. And you're going to see a big sign for touchdown. Los Medanos right there. And there's an extra flag. There's an extra 3 or 4 flags right there. One of the Shasta players ripped the ball out of the arms of Grisby.
Once the ball breaks the plane, that's it.
Yeah,
that's a touchdown.
That's a definite score. I just saw the referee or one of the officials point at Grisby and go, head to your bench. Enough.
Oh.
Enough. That's not going to be good. So we'll get the official call here in just a couple of moments. You ever seen a player pick up a flag and throw it back to the ref?
Yes, I have in the NFL.
Yeah, that's a no.
And the greatest play I ever saw in the NFL was Refrigerator Perry picked up Walter Payton and ran him in for a touchdown because Payton had the ball.
Okay, so there's some serious discussions going on down there. It doesn't appear to be just a simple, after the fact play.
Or is it going to negate the touchdown?
We're going to find out right here. Comes the call. Now it's going to be Zachary Carter with the unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks like they're going to call one on Los Medanos as well. Penalties decline. See, I think that's just silly. If you have 2 penalties,
offset.
They offset. So it means nothing.
Yeah. And the touchdown stands.
They should at least throw in a 20 to the Miracle Network for Kids or something for doing that.
Or make a Wish Foundation.
Yeah, something.
Kind of like, what do you say to a police officer after you get a ticket? Thank you. Can I have one for my friend, too?
Yeah. Regina Salisbury, it's about time you showed up, young lady. We've been waiting on you all day. Carol Ortiz, thank you for your compliment. We try to make it fun here. And look at Los Medanos now going for 2 on the play. That'll make it 27 if they make it.
Well, they've missed their last 3 extra points. Or 2, excuse me.
Rolling out to the right-hand side. Mosini looking to pass. He's got to get rid of it or he's going to get hammered. Throws it out of bounds, and that is incomplete. That'll be no good. So the score will be 25-14 with 3:47 left to play. We'll be right back with a kickoff after this.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja on location in Oahu to surf the big daddy of all waves, the beautifully dangerous pipeline. I gotta cut this short. Huge wave is rolling in. Best job ever. Surf Ninja out.
Hi, this is Coach Grandel, West Valley High School, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yes, you are.
I'm listening to it right now, and I'm very pleased. 3:47 left to play, third period. The Mustangs out of Los Medanos, the Pittsburgh, Antioch area of the Bay Area here in Reading tonight. Nice, cool evening for some football, and they lead by 11.
And Gary, last time when we were down there last time, they really treated us well down there. They were just fantastic to us. And a beautiful city. And here comes the kickoff.
And that's a high, short kick. And that's going to be taken by one of the middle guys. And it's pretty good return right there across the 40 up to the 45. Not bad.
Is that number 24 there, Gary?
No,
27.
It's 27. That's going to be Calvin Gillespie. Well, he's one of the shorter receivers. He wasn't the far deep one. And, you know, when it comes to you, you have no choice but to, return it unless you're like on the front line or one of the secondary lines, which are usually big linemen who don't have a lot of wheels. So linemen usually fall on it, and actually coaches kind of encourage them to fall on it.
Yeah, please don't run with it.
Because, linemen don't have the best hands either. Okay, almost drew the Mustangs off sides, and there's that twist around move. Quick pass over the right-hand side to Durham, and he's got some gain on that one up to the 40 or down to the 46-yard line, about 1 yard shy of the first down. Nice job and a second effort for Jaquez Durham.
Jaquez Durham. He's got some speed. He really likes those end arounds. And it looks like Patrick Blake is in the game too. He's just itching to get involved again.
In motion goes Omar Boyd, but he'll stop right at the defensive end, and they pulled that guy off sides. There will be a flag right there. Justin Hellier will get a free play, and he'll take it down to the 40.5 yard line. Enough for the first down. They'll probably decline that one. Carol Ortiz says, these guys calling the game are the best.
Well, thank you.
Hey, we're a couple of pool sharks, too.
We are.
So
and dart sharks, too.
If you have a pool, we'd like to come swimming on the next 110-degree day.
And occasionally we like to get robbed once in a while. That's fun to us, too.
Yep, they drew them off, and they're going to decline that penalty. It'll be a first down for the Knights.
And by the way, when Gary gets in a pool, he starts going doo-doo, doo-doo.
I start singing, I'm picking out a thermos for you. Where'd that movie come from?
And who's this Marco?
Polo, yeah. Oh, Justin Hellier gets through the line. Nice job. Good broken tackle down to the 25. Justin Hellier looked like an acrobat on that play. A big first down for the Knights.
That is called rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Yeah, thank you. Chris Berman.
That would be the jerk, Gary.
You're right about that.
Thank you. Picking out a thermos.
You notice you don't hear Chris Berman doing that rumbling, bumbling, stumbling act no more because he's afraid his chin will fall off. Guy's been around for a long time. One of the pioneers of the ESPN outfit. Gave a lot of guys ambition to do that line of work. We do that line of work, and we love it. Handoff to Hellier again, up the middle, and he's got a guy around him, and that's going to be Zach Hardy on the stop.
They're trying to say that he fumbled the ball.
Yep,
oh, Helliard's down. Something's wrong with his ankle. Knee, ankle. That is going to be an injury timeout.
It is. We'll go ahead and take a timeout while they tend to Justin Hellier. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
When you choose Hill Collision Center, you have the option to receive text or email updates as your vehicle goes through the collision restoration process. Read customer reviews and see before and after photos online at hillcollisioncenter.com.
Hi, it's Dave Andrade. Join me for commentary on local sports every weekday. It's the XS Sports Extra on XS Sports 96.1 FM.
Oh, goodness, they're hauling Justin Hellier off with the help of a couple of coaches. And here's the key that I've always learned. He is not putting any weight on his leg. Normally, if it's an ankle, they would be limping and hobbling a little bit. That might be a knee problem for Justin Hellier, which is a tough break for the Knights right now. So they'll put in DeMarco Grayson, who's a specialist and a speedster in the backfield right now.
That is not what the Knights need right now, is Hellier to go down.
Nope.
Oh. It looked like Hamilton called timeout. He did. We could take another timeout, Gary, if you want to, and pay some more bills.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll take care of the people that take care of us, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Keep your car, truck, boat, plane, train, RV, or whatever you drive looking like new with RCAT Detailing. Call 945-8203 or search RCAT Detailing on Google.
That's RCAT Detailing on Google.
Hey, this is Kyle from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
There's a guy right there you'd like to have deliver a pizza to you in the middle of the night, ladies.
No, you want him to show up at the park and pretend he's your boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. He's a handsome actor, that Kyle over at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. That's a reason right there to rent a car from those guys. Forget about all the fancy, great service they provide.
That is still one of the best commercials I've ever seen. We got to go meet his parents. I'm from Enterprise.
Yeah. Grayson gets the handoff right up the middle. Goes head on with a guy. No, he fakes it to him. I missed that whole play.
So did I.
That was a great fake, and that's Durham. Jaquez Durham picks up another first down for the Knights, and they're down near the 10-yard line.
Boy, if I was running the camera for NBC, I'd be fired.
That was a great fake. Hey, camera guy, did you get that fake? Both camera guys got it. I guess we're going to the small leagues.
We are. It's back to the bench for us.
We're back to the junior Shasta Wolves League, man. More training. All right, DeMarco Grayson is the man in the backfield right now. He's in the halfback position. We got two receivers on each side in the shotgun, and Darm's looking to throw the ball. He hits his guy over on the right-hand side. That is complete. DeMarco Grayson, he'll take it down to the 6-yard line.
Me training, sir. What movie?
Stripes.
Yes. Boy, we're earning our stripes tonight, I'll tell you. It's touching, you know.
Oh, by the way, down at halftime, we're down there getting a beverage. And who do we run into? Mr. Tim Naylor.
Tim Naylor.
Quarterback for the Knights last year. He's such a class act, that kid. You've got a long history with him. Went to school with him and his family.
Yep.
And next home game, I'm not quite sure when that is, a couple of weeks. Tim's going to join us on the broadcast for a little bit, which is going to be great. We'll have fun with him because he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan and we're Raider fans.
Yeah. Oh, that was the clock ran out before the play got off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call.
I think the referee made that same call because no flag came out, and that will be the end of the third period. One more stanza to go. Carl at 25-14. Los Medanos leads in the fourth quarter coming up.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Honey, the water isn't working. I'm going to call J&J.
J&J Pumps offers the largest crew and inventory to get your water back on sooner. From water pumps to water filtration and everything in between, J&J Pumps will solve your water problems. J&J also offers 24/7 emergency service. When you have a water problem or question, contact J&J Pumps. Rain, sleet, or snow, J&J will go. Now located at 4952 South Barney in Anderson.
Hi,
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas of Healthwise Chiropractic, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
You better believe it.
Maria Salas, we cannot wait to share a microphone with you. You are lots of fun.
She actually gets her own.
That's right. Tony Horde, one of our photographers, and Mike Daly. Tony did a great job in the first half. Mike Daly is down there. I'm telling you what, that guy works hard. You ever seen him after a game? I mean, he's a pretty good, handsome-looking guy, but after the game, he looks like Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah, he's sweating.
All right, so the Knights.
But still singing Better Be Good to Me.
In the red zone right now. Good time for some offensive blocking. Here comes the snap. Darms hands it off left-hand side, and that's going to be a open field tackle. Very good. Not bad at all. Mike Quino Jr.
He tried to get to the outside.
Not for a loss of about 3. Bring up a 3rd and goal.
Well, we're still hoping to hear what's going on with Hillier, and hopefully TJ can give us some information.
TJ does the right thing. He always respects the incident and the athlete down there because they don't want a whole lot of attention. They're fighting some pain. So when he has something, I know he'll chime in and give it to us. Darm set to take the snap, trying to draw an offsides. Bad snap, but he grabs it, saves it, has a guy in the end zone wide open, and that's going to be touchdown, Shasta.
Patrick Blake.
Patrick Blake puts his name on the end zone. Nice job.
There's the backflip, too.
Wow.
Nice.
What is that, Carl Edwards out there?
Oh, look at him. He's a happy guy.
That's his first one.
Yep.
His first score as a Shasta College Knight, and I could not be more excited and happy for Mr. Patrick Blake.
Welcome to night football, Patrick.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, they're electing to go for 2 here, Gary.
It's a good idea.
Make it 22-25.
It's a good idea.
Only a field goal behind.
They've got DeMarco Grayson as their element in the backfield right now.
And with Rashine's leg.
And there's a lot of room to run on each side right now. If the blocking can hold up right now, they'll give it to Grayson right up the middle, and they'll fake it to him. And, boy, look at that. He's still going, and that is going to be Durham, and he fumbles the ball, and it goes out of bounds. And that just looked like a comedy of errors. That guy, he could have got a job at Circus with that play.
Still a one-possession game, though, Gary.
That's right. 25-20 is the score right now. Los Medanos leads. Still a whole lot of football to play. 14:01 left, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Here's another energy-saving tip from REU, Redding's electric utility. Did you know some newer TVs, DVD players, and other items like chargers for electronic devices constantly draw a small amount of energy, even when off or not in use? When possible, either unplug or use power strips so you can easily turn off multiple items at once. For more energy-saving tips, visit us at reupower.com or call us at 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
Hi, this is Nicole from Shasta Physical Therapy, and you are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, real quick, here's another energy-saving tip from the Shasta Sports Network. Do not run the Boston Marathon when you smoke 3 packs a day.
No.
That's not me, but I've seen.
Let's not talk about smoking cigarettes.
Oh, that's right.
I'm still on my kick.
You're a reformed addict.
I'm doing good.
You're doing really good. Those candy cigarettes look good on you. Long, deep kick for Rashine, and they'll pick it up in the end zone. He thinks about it. Now he's going to bring it out.
Oh,
wow,
he's in trouble.
That's going to be that's going to be a safety.
That's going to be safety. That is the safety.
And there's a flag down here on the play.
They're not calling safety.
What are they calling?
They're giving him his forward progress.
Look at that.
I see the yellow bird. Oh, and everybody's calling foul on that one.
Yeah, let's hear some of that. Let the crowd do our talking.
Offsides, kicking team.
On the kicking team. So what are they going to do with that?
They're going to make them re-kick it, of course.
Interesting.
They will make them re-kick it.
Wow, that's an odd situation that just
Unbelievable.
occurred. Did that not look like an obvious safety to you?
Well, it's a gray area because you got to give the runner, the his forward progress.
Yeah, but that's right. But, you know, forward progress usually stops at a certain point. But he was still running, and he ran back into the end zone, and that's where they tackled him. I don't know. It's an interesting call, but they're going to kick it over again, and that was a whole lot of fanfare for nothing.
He ran a mile to just get 2 yards and possibly gave up 2 points.
There's a reason right there to dive into the Snickers bank. Wow, that's a weird call. Everybody got all excited, too.
Oh, yeah. I know, and then everybody started booing, too, because they didn't like the call.
Would it not be the right thing right now to try to pull off an onside kick?
That would be.
Rasheen is going to kick it all the way back down into the end zone again. And this time he's going to think about it. Yeah. No, and he'll down it in the end zone. He knew better that time.
Well, so that was his counterpart.
Yeah, that will come out to the 20, and the Mustangs will take over with 13:41 left to play. Score 25-20. The Mustangs lead here at Shasta College.
Still a one-possession game. He saw that his buddy couldn't do it. He's like, I'm not going to take the chance.
Good thing that referee parked over behind that big oak tree over there in the dark behind the flagpole.
Okay, so.
No, I'm not saying that he made the wrong call. I just thought it was a strange call.
Do you want to know what I used to call the ambulance when I was a kid?
The ambulance?
An ambulance-ling-ling-ling-ling.
Oh. Okay,
oh, listen,
so
this crowd's fired up now for defense.
Mosini's got some work to do, and he'll do a quick pass over to the left-hand flat, and that is complete to McRaven. McRaven got hauled out of bounds.
Like a Flavin.
He almost landed on the practice field. He got hit hard. These Knights can put a whooping on you. He gained about 7 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3.
That is the whole line of
handoff right up the middle for the Mustangs, and they stop him short of the first down.
There goes the whistle.
That's called a gang tackle right there.
So that is the whole Knights team on the sideline chanting the defense.
Right. We're very
Julio leading the way.
Very spirited group of football players down there. I see Patrick Blake just standing on the sideline. He's waiting.
Listen to that, Gary. I'm scared. I want to go home.
Now's the time. Crowd makes a big difference.
3rd and 1.
You ever been to Kansas City?
Yes.
The crowd will take you out of the game. And handoff, left-hand side. Big run, enough for the first down, and a good pickup right there for Trahan Hawkins.
God, Hawkins got some speed.
He got ran out of bounds, but he had 2 or 3 yards past the first down mark.
You know what they say about that?
About what?
Boy's got some game.
He does have game, and that's enough for a first down for the Los Medanos Mustangs. Looking good here tonight, both football clubs. 12:34 left to play. Clock is ticking.
And here comes the crowd again, getting into it. And there's the horns, too.
Here comes the blitz. Faircloth, he's applying pressure on the quarterback. Mosini is on the run, and he's got a guy over on the right-hand side. He bobbles it, and it's incomplete. Intended for Brian Barnett. Had a couple of hands on it. He looked like a professional juggler on a unicycle there.
You can't tell me that this group is fired up.
Detrick Luton on the defensive coverage right there. That was perfect pass coverage. When you bobble a ball like that, that's when you start hearing footsteps.
Yes, I was just going to say you hear footsteps behind you.
The first thing you hear is footsteps, and the second thing here is bone cracks.
Either that or Jason from Camp Crystal's getting ready to come and visit you.
All right, Shasta, tight defense, fake up the middle, pass, and that is complete. A little bit of a bobble, but he makes the completion.
I think he stopped him short.
Tariff Rivers, I think that he's got enough for the first down. We'll see where they call it here in a second.
Depends on where they spot it, and they're going to go back a little bit.
They're going
to give it to him.
Yep, first down for Los Medanos right now. That was close.
He's got better eyes than I do because it still looks like it's short.
It does.
Boy, they want a defensive play right here, right now.
I hear one of the spotting coaches down there going, sweep, sweep, sweep.
Now's not a time to pick up a broom.
No, not at all. Handoff, left-hand side. The ball carrier is Trahan Hawkins. And he'll pick up about 6 on the play. Has to leap over a bench on his own sidelines. Almost ends up in the grandstands over there. Trahan Hawkins having a good football game tonight.
That kid's got some speed, fast, gets to the outside before drive-through can even be open.
And we've learned he can jump over players like Justin Hilliard does.
Yes. That's still a great shot, though, isn't it? Justin Hilliard down in Hartnell College.
I'm looking at Justin sitting on the sideline way down far left-hand side, and he's just sitting on the bench.
Still down there with the medical team?
Yep. Low snap, handoff goes right up the middle. They've got enough for a first down on that one. The ball carrier, Cody Maguyo. And there's a late flag.
Oh, is that going to be on Isaiah Johnson? And Isaiah's coming out of the game. That is on Isaiah Johnson.
Oh. Isaiah, that does not look good on your resume, partner.
And
especially at this time of the game. And right now is the time to make a stand. Right now is the time to put some offense on the board. Use up the clock. Use the 11 minutes and 12 seconds left and just charge it down. Score one time, and that'll give you the lead right now. But this penalty right here is a 15-yarder, and that's going to march the Mustangs down to the 26-yard line of the Knights.
You got to understand that the adrenaline is rushing right now.
It's rushing up here.
I can feel it. I can feel the tension in the air.
So Mosini will hand off left-hand side, and that's going to be Grisby. Grisby gains 1 yard, and there was a run out of bounds. They're getting physical out there now, Dan. They're getting physical.
That's why the penalty. They got to be careful and not bring in the personal fouls. But they are fired up. They don't want him to gain 1 more yard. And he didn't get out of bounds. Clock continues to run. 10:40 left in the fourth quarter, 25-20.
Time management is really crucial when you get to a situation like this where you're up by 1 score. If you can hang on to that ball and just slowly march it down and get first down after first down, that's going to work in your favor. Mosini is showing 3 receivers on the right and 1 on the left, 1 man in the backfield. The backfield man will get that ball, and that's a run over to the left-hand side. There's going to be a first down for the Mustangs right now. He'll go down hard, but he gets his job done, and that's Menifee on the ball. Good ball carry that right there for Menifee. Goodness.
And they're still tending to Justin Hilliard over there.
I got a feeling his night is done. Los Medanos now within striking distance. They would really like to put some more points on the board right here and sort of solidify what they got going on. It's still that close of a football game. They hand it off to Grisby up the middle, and he's got a wide open hole, and he's going for 6. Touchdown, Los Medanos.
That is touchdown right up the middle. Where was the middle linebacker? He got taken out for coffee and tea and crumpets.
That's exactly what Los Medanos needed right about this time. That'll make it an 11-point game before the extra point.
And now we'll try for an extra point. Put it
now
up to 12.
You can make no more mistakes.
That's a good idea, what you're doing.
Yeah.
But don't cut the bungee.
Okay.
Please don't cut the bungee.
Extra point. There's the placement. The kick is up, and it lands over there by the agricultural building, and that extra point is good. And it's going to be 32-20. Los Medanos leads here in the fourth quarter. 9:36 left to play, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Ashley from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
(32-20). Here's the kickoff, and it goes deep. They'll take it at the 15, 16-yard line, and there's running room right up the middle. Nice return right there. I couldn't catch the guy's number. He was too fast. That was number 17, Patterson, on the return. Nice job.
Patterson getting into the mix.
Okay, so Shasta College has got to answer back right now.
They have to answer back immediately. Get some points on the board. Onside kick, score. Onside kick, score. Win the game. Let's do it right now.
All right. Trent Darms has had a very good football game here today.
And
he's had some
got
protection.
two in the backfield.
He's had some protection here today. They all get isotoner gloves for Christmas. All right, Darms.
Take care of the hands that take care of you.
That's right. They send a man in motion. Two guys to pass. He's going deep all the way downfield, and he's got a guy, and we're looking for a flag, but there's no interference on the play.
He was playing the ball, Gary.
That was not bad. It was B.J. Brown, the intended receiver. I think that was B.J.
B.J. Brown wanting to take it downtown.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get this one put together first.
What are we, building blocks here?
No. We're going on a sailing regatta this weekend, and we're practicing with a tarp up here on top of the press box. Receivers out there, and now Darms has got to look for the big plays, and he's got the arm for it too, but they'll hand it off up the middle, and that's DeMarco Grayson. He'll charge out 3 yards on that play before he's brought down.
The big question is, can Grayson pick up the slack for missing Justin Halier right now?
Sure he can.
Third down and 8. 8:55 left in the game. 32-20. Darms back in the shotgun. 1 out to the left. 3 tight in the slot. On the right. Back to pass immediately. Oh, and he went too low there. Intended, looks like. Oh, he had wide open down the field.
Jacques Durham was all the way in Shasta Lake City open for that pass.
Here comes the kicking team.
Kendall Roshine brings his leg out. And they want to do it fast. They want to keep it moving, keep it going. Jason Shippen, thanks for tuning us in from Las Vegas on vacation. Lucky dog. Walking down the strip with a phone in my ear. How cool is that? We love it. Roshine with a boot. That's a great kick. And they're going to get a chance to return that one. And that could be trouble at any time for Trahan Hawkins. And he's running around the left side, and he's getting close up to the 45-yard line before he's brought down.
All right, and he's run up the middle. Now it's time to start eating the clock. Time to start eating the clock. They're going to do run play after run play after run play. Hopefully they can catch on to it.
Menifee was the ball carrier on that play. He picks up about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Mustangs. Sounds like he's shifting gears.
Okay, so Mosini, who's been very busy all night long and very consistent with all of his play, and he's had some pressure from the defense of the Shasta College Knights. But if he was smart, he'll just keep that ball on the ground right now, and there's a whistle.
Not another delayed game.
Nope, it's going to be a timeout. The Mustangs will call a timeout, so we'll take one right along with them, and we'll be right back here in a moment at the Shasta Sports Network. Go.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
Hi, this is Nikki at Shasta Physical Therapy, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Shasta Physical Therapy on board this year with the Shasta Sports Network. Gary and the whole crew down there, Andy, they have been taking care of me after my neck surgery, and I got to tell you, I'm feeling stronger every day. They're doing a great job. Love those guys down there at Shasta Physical Therapy. All right, second down and 7. 7:34 left to go in the game. And it's a run up the middle, and he's wrapped up immediately, not 1 yard. Grisby, the ball carrier for the Mustang, and Levier on the stop for the Knights.
Clock is moving, 7:11 left to go. Score is Los Medanos 32, Shasta College 20.
And I see somebody gone off the medical bench now. Oh, he's making his way through the audience, and I do believe he will be heading to the locker room early.
Danny Hernandez listening to us today. Jason Shippen, if you didn't catch that, he's walking down the Las Vegas Strip with us in his ear and his cell phone. Nice job. Good run right up the middle for Grisby, and that's going to be another first down for Los Medanos.
In the Knights territory, good enough for Los Medanos. First down.
And their crowd starting to get into it. They want some defense, and they want some defense immediately.
Yeah, right now's the time. Los Medanos is charging into Shasta College territory. They will hand it off to Grisby again. Left-hand side, he's met in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play. And there's 3 Knights on top of him right there. Good defense. Excellent defense right there for the Knights. Now's the time to make the stand. You're down by 12. 6:08 left to play. Okay, so, Dan, I'm going to let you take this next play.
You bet.
I'm going to make it.
Thank you. Clock continues to run. 5:55 left in the game. Second down and 10 for the Mustangs. And they are stacking the defensive line. One single setback. Run up the middle. And he is bounced off one guy, and he goes for another 5 yards. Fumbles on the play, and it looks like the Knights have got it. They do. It was recovered by Jared Fountain. Applied the hit and got the recovery. Great job. Shasta ball. And they are at the 47-yard line with 5:32 left to go in the game. Down by 12. What a great job by Jared Fountain. That's called keying on the runner and putting it to him. All right, he's got a single setback. Looks like Grayson in the backfield. To the right, to the left. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. Hits it out to Grayson. And he gets out of bounds right at the 46-yard line. And a Shasta first down.
In the Mustangs territory, good enough for a Shasta first down.
And he's in Mustang territory, and I'm not talking Nevada. He's got 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. Oh, they're making a quick substitution there. Looks like number 88's coming out of the game real quick. He hustles off the field. Clock continues to run, 5:15 left in the game. He's back to pass, and it's out to his outlet man. And I'm sorry, it's Kyle Catton. I'm sorry, Daniel Lewis is in the game right now. Daniel Lewis, the quarterback. I told you not to go off and play like that. Now we got the cops behind us. Reading's finest.
Right up the middle.
You guys do a great job.
The ball carrier, Mike Kenio Jr. with a short gain.
Man, Gary, I can't take you anywhere.
I warned you.
You are bad for my health. All right, Shasta on the move. 3rd down and 7. 4:20 left in the game. At the 42-yard line. And here comes the blitz.
Looking to throw the ball, and he's got a receiver on the left-hand side, and that is complete, and he'll take it out of bounds, and that's Kenio Jr.
And it looks like he's just at the 1st down marker.
He's going to be very close to it. Looks like they're going to move
They're
it.
going to give it. They're going to give it to him. That's great awareness of where your 1st down is at before you step out of bounds, because Walter Pate would never run out of bounds like that. He says, you get that next yard.
All right, DeMarco Grayson, they fake the handoff to him up the middle, throw the pass over to the left-hand side, and that's nowhere near being catchable ball, incomplete.
Lewis was under pressure there.
3:50 left to play. Score 32-20 in favor of the Los Medanos Mustangs.
So I asked Shep, the head coach for the Mustangs, I asked him the 3 questions.
Yes.
Mike Singletary or Ray Lewis, and he took Singletary.
Nice job. Susie Hendricks is listening to us. Hi, Susie. Appreciate that.
Ah, Susie Q.
There's the snap right now.
He's running.
And he's running for his life. That's what he's doing all the way downfield. He has a guy, and it's broken up right at the end, incomplete.
Oh, they're going to say he's out of bounds.
Oh, man.
Oh, and see that one was saying he was out, but one was running down like he did catch it.
They ruled him out of bounds.
Yes,
they actually ruled him out of bounds.
They did rule him out of bounds. But you had 2 different refs getting ready to make 2 different calls. 3rd down and 10. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left on the game. 32-20, favor of the Mustangs.
DeMarco Grayson there, and also Daniel Lewis in at quarterback at the moment. DeMarco Grayson, he's going to go out, and he's going to be an open receiver over the middle. He's got a reception right there. That is complete. Nice job, B.J. Brown. Picks up a 1st down and a few more inside the 20 for the Knights.
B.J. Brown concentrating on the ball, knowing where he's at on the field, being aware. I feel that onside kick coming up real soon, Gary. And then you're going to get detained.
I don't care.
Okay, and it's quick.
Quick pass over to the left-hand flat. That is incomplete. Not even catchable right there.
That was intended for B.J. Brown.
Yeah. .318 left to play in this football game. Shasta down by 12. Los Medanos off to a 3-0 start, trying to make it 4-0 for their season so far.
It's time.
Daniel Lewis. He's up there calling an audible right now.
We're not talking the actor either.
No, Daniel Day-Lewis. What a great guy he is, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's the snap. He's looking to pass over the middle. Now he's in trouble. He's rolling over to the right-hand side. He's got a guy right in the end zone. We'll see there's 2 of them there, and I think that's going to be incomplete in the dark. B.J. Brown.
B.J. Brown.
He was only open for a second. But Lewis got a pretty good arm on him. You see that?
Lewis has got a quick release. He's got a good arm on him. He's got strength. But can he take the punishment that Darms takes?
I think he can.
3rd down and 10. Ball is at the 19-yard line.
Time for a big play right here. Big play. You'll notice DeMarco Grayson just slips right out of that backfield, and he's either open for a swing pass or something right over the middle. It's been very successful that he's doing the same thing to the other side, and there he is. He's open. They got he's in trouble, and he's going down. Daniel Lewis takes about 11 yards sack loss.
I'll tell you, it's Elvis time. It's now or never.
It is. Man, did you hear that scream over there? So this is the defining play in this game right here.
4th and 22.
4th and all the way. You're looking for B.J. Brown deep in the left end zone is what I'm going to call. There's the pass. He needs the protection.
He's got his eye on him.
He's looked at B.J. He was not open for a second. He throws the ball hard into the end zone, and he gets hammered while he does it, and it's incomplete down there inside the goal line, and that will be it.
That was intended for Patrick Blake, but he didn't see that he had number 88 for the Knights, which is Durham. He was wide open, first down territory. Not a player around him.
And the reason he didn't see him is because he had a Mustang party around his neck.
Starting to get a little chilly here. So I'm going to test out these new Shasta Sports Network jackets.
Yeah, provided by Boundary Waters, Michael Carnes and Company.
Michael Carnes and Company did a great thing.
We told him we want a jacket to keep us warm because we might have to run into weather. So he gives us something that we need to move to Alaska to wear.
Yeah.
But they're good. Handoff right up the middle. Ground and pound right now. Grisby, he takes it up to the 34-yard line, and he is hit very hard there right at the end by Arches Marks.
And Shasta, Shasta will take a timeout.
Shasta
will take a timeout too?
Why not? 2:14 left to play. Stand by. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja, ready to ride exotic Cloud9 waves in the Philippines. Just need to escape my cameraman. Wait, come back! Surf Ninja out!
Hey, hello, this is Charlie Osuna from the Lions All-Star Football Committee, and you are listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, Charlie, one of our regular supporters, and we appreciate you being involved with us. He was listening to us last week from Roseville.
Yeah, he was all the way down in Sacramento area, having a good time.
Charlie is a great supporter of the Shasta Sports Network, and we appreciate that, just along with everybody else who's involved with us. So now, Mosini, quarterback for the Mustangs, is in control right now. The ball at the 34-yard line.
And the defense chanting is coming.
Mustangs moving from our left to our right. Here comes the snap right there. Mosini will hand it off right up the middle. Tough defense. They'll bring him down immediately.
And here comes the other timeouts.
Logan,
I can imagine.
Levier involved in that stack.
That is their third and last timeout. We will just go ahead and stay right here, Gary. I imagine so.
Well, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it. Pretty silent right now. There's a vibe in the air, right?
Well, you know, Gary, Shasta played a good game.
They played a very good football game.
The penalties killed you. You're not the Raiders.
Very good football game.
But it's like now they're going to search around for answers. What is going on here?
Well, there is a tremendous improvement over the last couple of weeks, especially on that offensive line. They did a good job tonight. Not too many close calls on the quarterback. I think we took 1 or 2 sacks maybe, but good defense right down there.
And they're chanting for their defense right now, not giving up.
Man in motion. They hand it off right up the middle. That's the tough ball carrier, Menifee, who's been a pretty consistent ball carrier all game long.
Short of the first down.
Short of the first down. That's going to be 4th down. And the clock continues to run. Shasta cannot stop it.
1:45 left to play. This one winding down. Shasta is down by 12 points.
That's okay. They can make a stop here, get a touchdown, onside kick, score again, win the game.
Well, that sounds good.
Sounds good. Looks good on paper, too.
Doesn't work that way in Madden NFL game.
Yeah, come back from Never Never Land.
Okay. So it looks like we got another timeout on the field right there.
Well, that's going to have to be on the Mustangs.
Yep, they'll take that. We can take one if you want. Go ahead. We'll be right back here at the Shasta Sports Network.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HilldCollisionCenter.com.
Hey, this is Eric Gannon, driver of the number 75 Shasta Sports Network Super Late Model. Keep the pedal to the metal, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Yeah, we're hoping that Eric Gannon's having a good night down at Shasta Speedway this evening. The Gary Cressy Fall Classic, and also the run, what is it, Against the Wind? Lloyd Burton.
Lloyd Burton Against the Wind Modified Challenge.
Good racing at Shasta Speedway tonight.
And we're hoping that Eric Gannon has a great weekend next weekend for the Fall Spectacular at Redwood Acres Raceway.
Oh, here comes the punt, and it was almost blocked. That was so close to being blocked.
Stay away from it, and it takes a Shasta bounce.
It'll bounce out about the 18-yard line, and so Shasta will have a minute and 15 seconds to make something happen, if anything.
Work the stuff, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that that lady's coming up. It's called the Hail Mary. Full of grace, catch the ball, and let's keep this game going. Boy, we're going to have a tough decision here. I'm going to have a tough decision. We have to pick our player of the game. And I'm about ready to talk to Rob, the video guy, and find out who he thinks we should pick as player of the game.
Deep pass down the field, right over the middle, intended for Brown, and that was incomplete.
That was over. That was tossing the football all the way over to Pizza Hut.
Daniel Lewis has got a really good arm on him.
He's
Quick
got a strong
release, and
arm.
he can throw down that field. So,
obviously in 4-down territory.
1:10
left on the clock. 2nd down and 10.
I mean, no choice but to go for it all. Every receiver he owns is out there, and he throws a quick swing pass out to the left-hand side, and that's Durham. Complete there, 20, 25, almost up to the 30, enough for a first down, and he's finally brought down by 3 or 4 Mustangs.
Now you got to be in your 2-minute offense. You got to hurry up, spike the ball, or just go for it. You got to get quick here. Don't waste any time. Time waits for nobody.
3 receivers for the Knights all the way on the right-hand side of their line, and B.J. Brown is one of them. And they'll throw that pass out to the right-hand side for Durham, and it's nowhere near catchable, and that ball is incomplete. 45 seconds left in this football game. Los Medanos with a commanding lead, 32-20. Lewis will fake the handoff, pass it out to the right-hand side. He's got a great receiver right there, and he runs into an open field tackle that was just absolutely perfect by the Mustangs right there, close to the first down, but not quite enough. It'll be about 3rd and 1. Lewis, he's on the scramble, rolling out to the left-hand side. He's got nowhere to throw it. Finally finds a guy, and that's Patrick Blake inside the 50 across midfield. Nice job. Patrick Blake takes it out to the 41-yard line of Los Medanos.
43-yard line, flags on the play.
What? Personal foul, hands to the face.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Well, it's not likely you're going to get 12 points in 5 seconds, so that penalty didn't crush them.
But it didn't help either.
Nope.
What are you talking about? Onside kick score and going into overtime.
Not in 5 not in 5 seconds, brother.
I know.
I know you're a student of the game, and you know you've seen some crazy stuff happen in the past.
I have seen a lot of crazy stuff happen in the past.
I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that's not going to happen tonight.
I'm going to say you're probably right.
Here, I'll help you out with that.
Oh, thank you. Can you help a brother out?
Yeah.
5 seconds left on the clock. This is most likely the last play of the game. And do that woman thing, and Hail Mary, there it is.
There's a
pass.
good pass.
Whoa, he's got some speed.
Right-hand side, look at him, man. That guy can run.
Wow.
That's Durham. He's across midfield down to the 40.
Pushes another guy.
35, and he's still on his feet. Look at him go. Man, you can't bring him down.
Wow. You can't bring a good guy down like that.
I think the only thing that would have brought him down on that play was a can of mace. That was a tough run, and that's the football game right there. Shasta College 20, Los Medanos 32. Football game complete here at Memorial Stadium at Shasta College. We'll come right back with a post-game show brought to you by REU. That is next here. Stay with us.
You're listening to Shasta College Knights football. This is the Shasta Sports Network on XS961.com.
Electric vehicles. We are seeing more of them every day. A new electric car in your driveway makes you eligible for a $1,000 rebate for Reading Electric Utility, REU. Plus, another $500 rebate for your level 2 charger. Did you know that REU's electricity rate for charging is equal to paying $1.08 per gallon of gasoline? Smart, eco-friendly, and super cool. Visit a local dealer today and take one for a spin. Electric vehicle rebates from REU. For information, visit us at reupower.com or call 339-7200. REU and you, powerful together.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Hi, this is Rocket Rod Sullivan, the announcer here at Shasta College, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up, but can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
All right, guys, we gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around circles, flatten my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, big kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up
To play 60!
Your school doesn't have a program? Be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
Northern Roots is ready for the season. Northern Roots has new pricing that is insane. All propagation supplies, including Grodan, Oasis, and Root Riot plugs. All T5 lighting, all greenhouses and greenhouse supplies, all on sale. Staying inside this year, Northern Roots' exclusive lineup on DE Nova lighting is still 15% off. Northern Roots has better pricing, more service, and their local knowledge is second to none. Check out house and garden products, including Root Accelerator and shooting powder. Also, check out a couple of new lines of organic fungicide and bactericide called Procidic 2 and Venerate. If anyone is struggling with powdery mildew, bud rot, or root rot, Procidic 2 and Venerate are amazing and organic. The trucks are here, and it's soil season. Save on Roots Organic 707, Toads of Sunshine, Ocean Forest, Happy Frog, and more. Growing strong starts at the Roots. Northern Roots on West Side Road in Reading. Reading's first locally owned and operated hydro store. Call 244-7891 and follow Northern Roots on Facebook and Instagram for even more special offers.
If you're ill or injured, Hilltop Medical Clinic is here to help. From allergies to the flu to minor injuries, Hilltop Medical Clinic has you covered. Hilltop Medical Clinic is open 7 days a week on Hilltop Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center and open Monday through Saturday on Eureka Way in Reading. No appointment necessary. Just come on in. Hilltop Medical Clinic. They accept and bill most insurance. Learn more at hilltopmedicalclinic.com.
This is Craig Thompson, the head football coach at Shasta College, and this is the Shasta Sports Network.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, 32-20 in favor of the Los Medanos Mustangs. That's your final score here at Shasta College. Good football game, Dan.
It was a great football game. You know, Shasta has grown a lot. Even though they lost, they grew a lot tonight.
They did. Welcome to the postgame show brought to you by REU, Reading Electric Utility. They've got excellent rebates if you have an electrical vehicle now, and that's a pretty smart thing to do. So pay attention to what's going on with REU. They bring you the post-game show for every football game we do. Hild Collision Center brings you the player of the game. And I disagreed with you at first on our player of the game, but I think it's the right thing for me to agree with you now. Just because the nature of the young man, he scored his first touchdown as a Shasta College Knight, coming off, high school at Foothill last year. And I'll let you do the honors and announce our Hild Collision Center player of the game.
Well, he wanted to get more involved in this offense, and tonight he proved that, and he did that. He was etching at it all night. Our player of the game goes to Mr. Patrick Blake, number 82.
That's right.
He got his first touchdown tonight. You had a good point on your pick.
I was talking
and
about,
it's coming from him.
I was talking about Fountain because he laid some shoulder pads on some people tonight and made some big plays at the right time. But I'm with you. Patrick Blake, he's our guy tonight for Hild Collision Center. Congratulations, Patrick. Good job. Congratulations on your first score as a Shasta College Knight. That is a big deal. They are winding it up down here. A little celebrations down going on in the field. The Shasta Sports Network was here in full force tonight. Tony Horde, who's now at a poker game. Congratulations, Tony. I hope you win it all tonight, my friend. And, of course, Mike Daly, who daily provides us content that we can tell the story about local athletes and local athletic programs. We appreciate you both. And Tracy Randy down there on the field as well doing the video for us. It's a good crew. It's like the best crew ever, and I'm really proud to have all you guys surrounding me because, this is not a one-man band. This is a team effort, and we're doing it upright, and we're happy to be part of it. All of it, everyone who tuned in on the chat line, on our YouTube chat line, thank you so much. We'll be back again next week. Is it Feather River next week? I think it is. We'll be on the road to Feather River. So for Shasta College and all the football players and the coaching staff, and for Dan Miller, I'm saying Gary Moore one more time tonight at Shasta Speedway for Gary Cressy. I'm Gary Moore saying good night from Shasta College.
You've been listening to North State Football on the Shasta Sports Network. Join us each and every Friday and Saturday night for exciting play-by-play action for the Shasta Wolves and the Shasta College Knights. All games are available for replay on the Shasta Sports Network YouTube channel. All games are property of the Shasta Sports Network and are an exclusive sports broadcast of XS Sports 96.1 FM and on the web at xs961.com.